Was good, was good, was good. Was good, people, was good. I forgot. Let me get my Twitch going as well. Hold up. I was so in a hurry to get shit rocking. I forgot about Twitch, and we ain't forgetting about Twitch. So let's get it popping. Was good, was good. Red Comet. How's your Sunday been? Let's see. Was good Twitch, was good YouTube. Everybody coming through. How's your Sunday going? How's your day? Was good, Crystal Sanders? Was good, Apotheosis? G4 Baller? Was good. Hey, everybody coming through, please hit that like. We starting a little bit. I don't know if it's early or late. It's like we started doing this often at 12-ish. Then I did it the other day at like, I don't know, 1 in the morning, which was pretty fun. Was goody, everybody. If you just coming in, hit that like button. Let YouTube know that y'all rocking with your boy. Hey, crazy anime gamer was good. My members coming through. Was good. He was good. By the way, if you're just coming in right here, hold up, hold up. We're gonna we gotta start this off with a blast. I hope y'all this is the wave we on, baby. Can y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear it. Y'all can hear it? Was good, Twitch. Was good, my brother H in the house. It's silent. Y'all can't hear it? Sounds about right. Damn. It's all right. That's but click that link if you can right here. Yeah, they got the condenser mic making sure to condense the vibes. But that's the new jam, a new record that I put out. This is my official first single for my upcoming project, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. Um, yeah, it's been a very interesting time. It's been a very interesting time to say the least, and we've got a lot to talk about. Yes, we're gonna watch the new Jujutsu Kaisen trailer. I'm gonna talk about arguably the worst live action adaptation of an anime that I think I've ever seen in my life that I just watched yesterday. We got a lot to talk about. Of course, we got the chapters we're gonna read later on. We'll do the votes, see what y'all want to read first, where y'all want to go for. Appreciate you, my brother H. Big love to my brother H. It's 3 a.m. where you at right now in Viz. Well, thank you for coming through. Again, if you just joining in, please hit that like. It helps out immensely. Takes a couple seconds. Super appreciate it. Yeah, buddy. We need a tattoo update. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I gotta lie. I didn't want to make a big deal about it because this was really a me thing, and I didn't want to make like I could have easily see again. These are the things that YouTubers do because you constantly have to come up with content, even at the sacrifice of things that you don't really feel like getting into or like that. But yeah, I guess I will address this because I'm sure a lot of people from here on forward is going to be like, wait, when did FNAF get a face tat? So I guess we will address it, but I didn't want to make it like a big stink. I could have easily did like super close up and with an arrow pointed at the, what I'm saying, the tattoo and say why I decided to make this life altering move. I could have done all of the nonsense that, classic YouTuber stuff, but I really like this was for me. This is a me thing, you know what I'm saying? So, but I will address it because y'all rock with me and this is my fam away from fam. Thank you for coming through, Jason X. A hard song. Yes, please. If you got the chance, take the time, hit that. I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm not asking for none of that stuff. That's my new single, Day Ones. It's out now. Got the video up. Also in the description, you could peep. I got the link. You can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all of that good stuff. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think this is hands down the best music I've made in my life thus far. And I think is not even I think I know it's up from here. It's definitely up from here. Absolutely. By the way, in case you wondering, I got Twitch over here because Twitch is the future. If you don't know my Twitch, Tim Roosevelt, go on Twitch, look for Tim Roosevelt. That's where streams will be at some given point. So if I'm looking over here, it's not that I'm just like being weird, like I can't look at the camera, I can't have eye contact with myself. It's that I got a phone with running Twitch over here. Yeah, I don't got the song playing right now because the condenser mic is not allowing the music to come through. But yeah, that's the record up there. It's called Day Ones. It is out now. And yeah, that's moving forward. The Tim Roosevelt, the rise of Tim Roosevelt is on the way. But how's everyone's Sunday going? How's everyone's weekend been in general? Honestly, it feels like the school year is winding down. Already a couple of my kiddos finished school. I still got a few of them left for the last week. My daughter is graduating from kindergarten, so very excited about that. And yeah, it's just an interesting time in the year. But I guess I want to get this out the way because yeah, I know people are gonna be coming in and whatnot. And anybody that sticks around throughout the stream, if you have, feel free to, or if y'all like to, feel free to inform people when they come in about the tattoo. Because again, this was more of a me thing, and I totally get it that I'm somewhat of a public figure, so people are gonna ask about it and be like, "What's good?" Because in case you can't tell what it is, the tattoo, it's a butterfly, 3 stars, and then right here is still healing, and it's kind of peeling at the moment, but it says heal everybody. So, we talk about a lot on these streams, which by the way, for Twitch, in case you can't see it, I just want Twitch to be able to see it as well. There you go. We talk a lot about healing. We talk a lot about growth. We talk a lot about these things that are key essential things to getting yourself on the right track. And I'm not, again, this is for me, but I think that this is also a testament to that I'm not just all talk. I truly wholeheartedly believe in the things that I'm telling you guys. I'm truly wholeheartedly on the path that I talk about each and every week when we come on here on these streams about trying to better myself, trying to help better anybody that needs it, trying to be there for anybody that needs it. Like that is 100% genuine, my heart, where I'm at with it. So that's just the vibe I'm on. I'm also very much so coming into my own of accepting that I love art beyond measure. And, this is art to me, like creating, using my face as the canvas for art. And some people may look at it in certain ways, certain fashions of like, oh man, why would you do that? Blah, blah, blah. Let's be very, very clear for me in particular. But I think that you should allow yourself to do what you want, especially if it's not going to interfere with certain things. Now, I'm not telling people to run out and go do face tats or whatever. That's not what I'm not trying to encourage, whatever. You do as you feel. But for me personally, one of the things that is just the reality was I was born with a tattoo from day one. I was born a little bit different from the average fella from day one. I was born with this tattoo right here that has been the reason why I didn't get certain jobs, why certain things just didn't go my way, why quote unquote professionalism or whatever the heck you want to call it has never been extended towards me. Why I was in commercials with content creators and the commercials would continue to air without me involved, clipping me out of the commercials. So I had a face tat from day one. So this changes nothing in terms of the quote unquote status quo of professionalism. I was born and always going to be a little bit different than everybody else. So again, this changes nothing in terms of what my life's outcome was going to be. And this was what was going to inevitably happen. I've been wanting to get a face tattoo for a long time. I'm glad that I didn't get the face tat that I was going to get because honestly, initially, like 5 years ago, I was going to get a big Dragon Ball right here. And yeah, as much as I love Dragon Ball, I'm not trying to walk around my entire remainder of my life as some sort of poster child commercial for Dragon Ball Z. Like that is not what I'm doing. This one was for me. This is something that I did for myself. And yeah, I sometimes already, and I only did this not that long ago. What we on? We on Sunday? I might have done this on maybe Wednesday or Thursday, somewhere around there. And I've already I forget that it's on my face, to be honest with you. Like I'm just me. And I'm not gonna apologize about being me. I'm not gonna feel bad about being me. I'm not gonna feel anything. I'm just gonna be me. at the end of the day. I mean what I say and I say what I mean, and heal everybody. That's that's just where I'm at with it. That's where my heart is, and that's what I truly mean. Hey, Jason X, member for 2 months, real one. Appreciate you, brother. What's the meaning behind the tattoo? I mean, very self-explanatory. I've lost a lot of people that it, it it weighs heavy on my heart, and sometimes I feel like it used to bother me the saying of like when Naruto would say, if I can't save one person, then how could I ever be Hokage? And I feel personally in my life, I failed to save some people in my life. And I guess it's probably always going to bother me. But while I'm here, I want to make sure that I dedicate my life. Like everybody, I feel has like if we're in one big MMO, right? If life is a big MMO, everybody plays their role. Some people are the guy with the sword coming through, chopping shit up. And don't get me wrong, when I need to chop shit up to get to the next stage, I'm gonna chop shit up. But some people's roles are the healer, and y'all gonna see eventually I'm gonna have some really sick merch at some given point of well, I don't even know if it'd be merch. It's just something that I want to rock. To be honest with you, respect the healer, because that's where I'm at with it. I guess that's where I just feel like I fall on the MMO spectrum of I'm the healer, and I'm cool with that as long as people respect it. My brother Max motherfucking Powers, what's good, brother? Oh, let me go back. Yeah, but man's got a face tat, born with a tattoo. You mean a birthmark? Yeah. I guess you could. I don't know. To me, it's a tattoo that I was born with, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I guess I just wanted to get that out the way and address it. I know some people are gonna continuously come in here and ask about it, and in future videos, I'm gonna have to address it. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll do less face videos or whatever, because where I'm at with it is like I'm trying to pivot to other areas, as you can see, like pin link into the at the top right here. Hopefully it's pointing to the right direction. And Twitch, I'm sorry, I know you're like, wait, what is he pointing to? On YouTube there's a link to my new joint, Day Ones. I think I got something with that one, and I know 100% that I got something with my upcoming project, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. I got something even more grandiose that's attached to it that I invested into creating, that I'm working on. It's kind of like, in I don't know. It's in development right now, I guess you would say. So there's a lot of things happening for that, and yeah, I think it's just the time is now. When I said that, when I made that record last August, or when I released that record last August 8th, the time is now. You know what I'm saying? I want to be me now. These are the things that are me, and I'm not going to be bound by what society says, and so on and so forth. I know what type of person I am. So what does it matter if I have ink that represents me on my face or not to other people? You know what I'm saying? Is that tat real? Cuz yeah, it is. Again, one more time, it says for the people over on Twitch and my peoples over here on YouTube, it says heal everybody, a few stars and a butterfly. We spoke about I think it was the last stream, about going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Um and it's one hell of a metamorphosis. And I feel that it's very suited for where I'm at with my life right now. Honestly, I feel like I started to a certain degree getting in the cocoon last year, with a lot of things that I went through, and just training myself up and changing my lifestyles. Like I've changed so much to the point where I've damn near dropped, like damn near almost all of the toxic things in my life, including, again, I think it's been over a year now since I've had a sip of a soda. Coffee once in a blue, I ain't gonna lie, I still be slipping with the coffee, but that's pretty much it. Like everything is damn near out of here. And again, that's all a lot of hard work, a lot of discipline, a lot of coming to terms with myself, a lot of having to regulate myself. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed that I've had people that called me out on my shit and have put me to where I need to be. Shout outs to those people. They know who they are. I'm blessed, and I'm gonna just keep on pushing everything forward and passing it forward. Hey, Ayazaki, member for 2 months, real one. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. ForneverWorld rebelled on us. Day ones still rock with you, no questions asked. Yeah, thank you to all my day ones, all the people that been here for a hot minute, been rocking with me, whatever. And of course, the people that are just coming through. maybe maybe this is a sign for you that you need to do what you need to do in your life. You know what I'm saying? If you're just coming through. Was good, Yato God was good. The squad is all here. Hey, my brother H. It's a butterfly. It's a butterfly, 3 stars, and heal everybody. I've been watching since I was 15. I'm 21 now. Super appreciate you, bro. Like, people don't realize, like, yo, that's a lot of years. You know what I'm saying? That a lot can change. Like, you could go from being 12 years old to 18 years old in 6 years. Like, you could go from being a middle schooler to you're technically an adult in 6 years. That's a lot of time. So big shout outs to anybody that been here with me for that long. Been here from the start. Time does fly, dog. Just think about this. We started Boruto's manga in 2016 and we're in 2023. That's madness. That's 7 years. How? You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have done finished high school, went to college, got married, all sorts of shit in that amount of time. Congratulations on the change. Thank you, Gregory. Yeah, I first found your channel when I was 13. Should have got a Boruto face tat. Nah. I gotta lie. Some of those things did cross my mind for like a slither of a second. Like, yo, what if I got the karma mark or some shit? Hey, my guy Yato God said he still got my physical album. Hey, thank you, bro. Super appreciate you. But yeah, now we moving forward into the next era, I guess you would say, or whatever you want to call it. The rise of Tim Roosevelt coming soon. We got the Day Ones record out now. Again, for YouTube people, link up there. Please check it out. I'd super appreciate it. It's just a new day, man. It's a new day, and I'm just happy where I'm at mentally, physically, spiritually. You know, I've made a lot of changes. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I play basketball at the park 2 times a week. I'm making all the right steps, I feel. And shout outs to everybody that has been working on themselves as well, because, you know, sometimes to conquer that inner beast, you know what I'm saying? To conquer the Karama within is a hell of a task, but somebody got to do it. If not, what, you're going to just stay the same forever? You're going to stay stagnant and fade away, you know? Sensitive mode. Oh gosh, that record. Pawnage, you're about to be purely owned by the balls I spit. No balls when I spit, just something sick. I don't take anything back. Guess you could say I lost my receipt, because I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Such hypocrisy. Hating for no reason, but you ain't stopping me. So stop it, please. I mean, wow, we should call this shit sensitive too, but I'm not in the mood for any of these. See, that's right there where I've changed. Because while in terms of the sensitive times, like, yeah, okay, they kind of fused. This is another thing where they've taken a word and fucked with it or whatever, where sensitive people and overreacting about things on the internet are 2 totally different things. And I'm not going to bash on sensitive people, because if you're a sensitive person, you're a sensitive person. But people that overreact about something on the internet is not the same thing as being sensitive. That's just relax, homie. You know what I'm saying? If you're overreacting about nonsense or whatever. So again, a little bit different. I was about to spit the rest of that verse, but again, that's the change in me. I don't want to spit the rest of that verse of where I'm saying, I'm not in the mood for any of these sensitive dudes, but you should call me a sensei, crazier than Kembe. Look up to me like you staring up at Dende. May the force be with us all. Hey. We what? Damn, yeah, that wow. May is almost done, dog. We May 21st. Wow. Cray. Aside from that, let's see here. So just a little bit ago, I was trying to catch up with Demon Slayer before the stream, because I wanted to talk some of the Demon Slayer anime. Yo, was good. Bashidon 77 was cracking. How's your day going? But yeah, I wanted to catch up to the Demon Slayer anime, but I'm not even gonna lie. I started off rewatching last week's episode. That's how tired I was, and I rewatched the whole thing, and then like Crunchyroll crashed right as the episode ended, and I had like 2 episodes left. Yeah, I think I had this week's and last week's episode to watch, and I ain't gonna lie, I was just like, oh shit, let me just get up. I feel like streaming anyway, so let me go do that. And then I want to watch, and I might even talk about it in a video or something, the latest One Piece episode. I've heard the latest One Piece episode was God tier. No doubt, H. Super appreciate you coming through to the Twitch. You go and do your thing, homie. We speak later. My bro, H. Thank you, John Makira. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the One Piece later though, and the two Demon Slayer episodes. And also, I want to get back on Hell's Paradise. A lot of people have been saying it got real gas lately. I just been really wrapped up with the Marvel movies. Oh, okay, so that's a good place to start right here. Which again, we got Jujutsu Kaisen to talk about. We got arguably the worst live action anime adaptation movie I've ever seen that just came out recently. I watched yesterday. We're gonna talk about that. We got the chapters and all that stuff, but so I finally finished phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I actually started phase 3 last night with Captain America Civil War. I got like maybe 20 minutes into it, and I ain't gonna lie, I crashed. I was like, I'm too tired. But holy cow, dog. Phase 2 of Marvel Cinematic Universe was even better than phase 1, minus maybe the last movie of it, Ant-Man. And also I started to notice that I don't know if it was that they just really was loving the fact that when the Avengers are all together, or some of the Avengers are together on screen, it brings in the Bucks or whatever. But I started to notice that little by little they started to, in increments, add like some of the Avengers in the solo movies. So like I'm watching Ant-Man, but you got, what's homie's name? Oh fuck, Captain America's man's. You got him in there and a couple other people. And then as I'm watching the first movie of phase 3, the Captain America Civil War, I'm noticing, oh shit, they got some of the Avengers in here as well. You got Tony Stark. Like, what's going on here? So I started to notice that again. I personally think that is just a capitalistic approach of like, well, when we get these Avenger guys together, we don't even got to call it Avengers. It'll be still a solo movie of that character, but we're gonna throw them all in there because people love crossovers, and it's not Avengers, guys. It's not Avengers, but come check it out because they're in there. Yes, I'm on Civil War. I'm like 20 minutes into it. But phase 2 so far. So let's see what was encompassed in phase 2 of Marvel's Marvel Cinematic Universe. It starts with Iron Man 3. I'm just not the biggest Iron Man guy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like Iron Man is okay-ish. None of them are bad per se. They just don't tickle my fancy, mate. Like Iron Man 3 was cool. I was kind of shocked to think like, wow, so we're so early in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, still the first movie of phase 2, and Iron Man's trilogy and Iron Man in general is done. Now, granted, I see that they basically was like, okay, Iron Man as a trilogy is done, but we gonna have Iron Man in some of these other movies. I get it, but that was kind of a little strange to me. There was Thor in the Dark World. I just really like the Thor movies so far. The first 2 Thor movies, Loki, just fucking him and Thor together. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch the third Thor movie. Just I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thor is one of my favorites of there. Captain America, Winter Soldier. Oh my god, some of the best action scenes I've seen in a movie, cinema wise. Just phenomenal movie, man. I can't stress enough how they just slam dunked that film. That was just fantastic. Probably one of the best of the Marvel Cinematic Universe of what I've seen so far. Um, just everything about it, man. And I love how it kind of has like a Naruto and Sasuke s type of vibe between the two of what's his name, Bucky and Rogers, aka Captain America. What else was it? Oh God, what was that? The one with Nick Fury, right? Where they try to assassinate Nick Fury, or am I bugging out? I'm pretty sure that's the one where they try to assassinate Nick Fury, right? I don't know. Maybe that's one of the I don't know, but Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson, just woo hoo hoo. Yeah. It was because the Winter Soldier is the dude that was sent to kill Nick Fury. Just oh my freaking god, just greatness. Loved it. What came after that one? I'm trying to think. I know Guardians of the Galaxy was somewhere in there. Guardians of the Galaxy's I ain't gonna lie. I could tell like they were like, yo, we gotta get the kitties in here. So let's get, I am Groot. Although shout outs to Groot. I like Groot. Wasn't a fan of David Bautista as an actor. I ain't gonna lie. I just felt like his acting chops wasn't up to par. I kind of got past the thought because I like to give a little bit of leeway to people that are trying to break into different industries. Like, yo, he's trying to chase his dreams. He want to be an actor. So yeah, let me give him the opportunity. His acting, it's like they try to have him like, yo, he's a mindless brute. There's not much acting required, but I was still a little bit like, all right, Batista, okay. Did I press it? Gamora, love Gamora. Seeing the slow introduction to what's his freaking name? Oh my god, Thanos. Um, just awesome stuff with that. But as a whole, I could tell with Guardians of the Galaxy, they were like, let's try and get some kids to rock with this movie, please. What else? What was it? What other movies was in Phase 2? I said Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm trying to think. I know the last one that I saw was Ant-Man, and Ant-Man was just like the first 30 minutes of the Ant-Man movie. The first Ant-Man movie, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That shit was boring as fuck. Holy shit, the first 30 minutes or so. It's not until really we start diving into him like breaking out of the jail and using the suit and then showing a little bit of the Avengers being in there that I was like, okay, it's all right. It's okay. But Ant-Man was just, oh my God, I get why they put some of the Avengers in there because they were like, yo, this shit is boring as a motherfucker. We got to do something to make people come in because to top it all off, the name alone, just I'm totally on Ant-Man. Who the like, yo, Spider-Man is a hard sell, but because Spider-Man is so synonymous already with being like a classic superhero and stuff like that, anybody's gonna tune in Spider-Man, whatever, Batman, Ant-Man. Shout outs to the ants, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the ants. I'm not trying to shit on Mother Nature and ants and all that stuff, but Ant-Man just isn't a easy sell. And again, the first 30 or so minutes was boring as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to T.I. getting that money, you know what I'm saying? Getting a role in a big feature film. That was kind of cool, I guess. Even though I'm not like, gung-ho about the Ant-Man movie per se. But shout outs to T.I. getting that role. Trying to think what else. Oh, the Avengers movie. The Rise of Ultron, right? That movie, it was all right. I remember seeing a bit of it. Funny enough, like when it dropped, I had actually went to the theaters to see it. And I remember I was not at the time at all even remotely open-minded to watching any of these Marvel movies. So I had like walked out of the theater 15 minutes and like the rest of the people that I went with to watch it stood in the theater and I like circled the theater block for like an hour and a half or two until the movie was over, to be honest with you. So, but I kind of remember fragments of it. It was dope. I ain't gonna lie, it's just when you get the Avengers together and you have all these crazy action scenes and whatnot, it was a dope movie. But out of Phase 2, the best movie, hands down for me, the best two is, and I know some people are going to disagree and say it's a hot take as far as Thor, because I don't know, Thor just doesn't seem like it gets a lot of love. The Thor Dark World movie, is it Enter the Dark World, I think? And the Captain America, Winter Soldier, and then probably in third place would be the Avengers movie. And that it seemed like also at that particular point they wanted to start setting things up moving forward to not have to have Tony Stark and all of the classics in there. That's why they had Jarvis becomes what's his name, which I'm sure is all based out of the comics, but I'm saying the fact that they introduced these elements and these characters into this cinematic universe that is meant to be like blockbusters and whatnot, where you got homegirl Wanda in there, you got again Jarvis becomes like a humanoid-esque type of thing, even though he says he's like, it was kind of like a Piccolo moment. You know, when Piccolo fused with Kami, he's like, I'm no longer Piccolo or Kami. I am a being that has ascended. That was pretty much what happened with Jarvis, They got us in the jaw right Jarvis now. Let's see. What else I'm trying to think. Who else was the characters that they introduced for that one? Oh, then they had fuck, man, I can't remember homie's name. Warhawk? Is it Warhawk? Captain America's homeboy. Like, him being introduced is pretty dope. Every time I see him, I think back to 8 Mile. I'm not even gonna lie. When he was going up, the actor that plays him when he was in 8 Mile going up against M in the finale of it. But shout outs to homie doing his thing. And yeah, that's where I stand with Phase 2. It was honestly an incredible ride. Again, some of the movies weren't my favorite. Ant-Man was a little Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit more kiddie, but it was still a cool movie. Iron Man, just not the biggest Iron Man fan, but the other ones was just great, fantastic. Falcon, is it Falcon? Hawkeye is the archer. Okay, yeah. I'm not a fan of him either. The whole thing, the secret family, whatever. But yeah, as a whole, Winter Soldier was freaking fantastic. And I fuck with Thor, and I can't wait. I'm starting already Phase 3. Like I said, I'm at the Captain America Civil War movie. Is there any more? I think there's another Captain America movie after that, right? I'm gonna be so sad if there's no more Captain America movies. I love the Captain America movies. Captain America and Thor are my faves. Didn't One Punch Man have a villain named Awakened Cockroach? Falcon was better in the Disney show. Yeah, but I did want to address that because that's really where a lot of my time has been taken in terms of my free time to kind of watch and experience new media. It's really been with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and and I saw Venom. I saw the Venom movie. I know that's not part of the MCU, but I did see Venom. Chewy says he's been stocking up on One Piece up since 2022. It's crazy. Yeah, likewise. I think I was caught up until like the end of Odin and a little bit after that, and then I kind of just fell behind again. But I was up for a while there. The Disney show is a banger. Is there a Falcon Disney show? Captain America has the best set of movies. Yeah, his movie's just phenomenal, man. Just I don't know, man. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, some of the best movies out there. Dog, I've been having every night is like, yo, I got another great movie to look forward to, and I don't got to be weary. Like, is it gonna be good? Like, I know majority of these movies are good. Again, some of them are stinkers. Like, Ant Man was just like, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay, okay, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna check that one out then. And then once I finish phase three, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be very picky once I finish phase three because I looked at the sheet for all of the movies for phase four or all of the things involved in phase four, and a lot of it is a lot of Disney Plus shows, and I ain't got no time for that to be sitting through like all of these shows and stuff like that. I'm gonna see which ones I pick throughout the bunch, but yeah, I'm not really like gung ho about phase four to be honest with you. I'm gonna be very selective. Have you watched the Spider-Man movies? Which ones? Yo, Hank, was good? Holy shit. Talk about a name, a blast from the past. My guy, Hank. What anime am I supposed to watch this summer, bro? Whatever anime you want, dog. Phase four onwards is a disaster mostly, except for a handful. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that phase four is kind of dookie. It's unfortunate. YouTube told me you're live, so I'm here. Holy shit! YouTube told somebody that I'm doing something. What sorcery is this, huh? What sorcery is it that they're actually sending out notifications? Like, whoa, let's do what we're supposed to do. Whoa. This is for my day ones, gotta be clear. Still moving on, baby, but I wish he was here. Still moving on, baby. If you haven't already heard, I got my first single for my upcoming project, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt, out now. It's called Day Ones, linked right here, pinned on YouTube, Twitch. Yeah, just go YouTube Day Ones at Tim. Just put Day Ones Tim and you'll see it right at the top. um, I think that it's a major step into where I'm trying to go with things, because a lot of things have changed with my life and my music, my art is a reflection of that. Um, I'm just being more not only just conscious with my music, but just in general being myself, talking about things that really are meaningful to me. Like on my first project, don't get me wrong. Like I've said, there was a lot of emotion put into it, but there was not much thought after the fact other than just I'm mad, I'm sad, this is wrong, things like that. I wasn't really thinking about giving any solution based answers within the music. Um, so I guess it was a more of a selfish project of I was just like, this is me. I'm very emotional right now. While this project is, yo, here's a wide variety of emotions, and here's how I deal with them, and here's how potentially you could deal with them, and here's in general where I'm at with my life. So it's just all a reflection of growth. Thank you, Angel Gabrielle Grove. I'm very happy at the reception as well because it's been overwhelmingly like 99.9% of the feedback that I've gotten on that record is people love it. People are saying it's the best record I put out. People are saying they're listening to it on repeat. People are just really rocking with the Day One's record. So I am very much so excited about the feedback of like this is definitely where the next step goes, the next phase of me. you know any plans of attending Comic-Con? um Maybe, I don't know, it just honestly depends on what's happening and when it's happening. ideally, I would like to attend conventions moving forward as a musical performer. Like I don't like I've went to cons almost every freaking year since like 2014. Like I went to cons every year. And for me personally, with every year that passed that I went, the magic slowly started to dissipate. Like when I first went, I thought, "Oh my god, this is a magical world that I just stumbled into." Back in like I think I went to my first convention in 2014. I want to say it was like a magical world that I stumbled into. I couldn't. No, that wasn't my first convention. I'm lying. That was the first convention I went to as full blown ForneverWorld. Like I went to my first convention back in like 2010. But at that point, I don't know if I even had started my YouTube or it wasn't anything. My first convention as ForneverWorld was 2014, and I just felt like a rock star. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck have I been doing in the Midwest all this time, where people are screaming for my autograph, people are screaming my name, people are stopping their car to take a picture. Like, what the hell? What is going on here? Um, but then just like every year after that, it was like, okay, I had that incredible experience the first time, which kind of fucked up my college work at that point. But everything happens the way it's supposed to happen, I guess. Then 2015, I still passed, by the way. Just got to throw that in there. 2015, I went. It was I mean, I had a lot of other things going on at the time as well. I had the Resurrection F red carpet premiere. So I had a memorable time, but slowly but surely, with every passing years, like by the time you get to 2018, I'm there like, and then I think the last convention I went to, it wasn't Anime Expo. It was I think was it NY Comic Con? I want to say it was NY Comic Con, the last big convention that I went to, because I went to some local ones over here with my family. But I want to say it was 2020, right before the pandemic hit. Like when I got back, they were talking about the pandemic and everything. Or maybe it was 2019. I might be getting it confused, because in 2020 I went to California to film a documentary for some stuff, for some comic related stuff. So it might have been 2019. I don't know, but I know by that point I was like, okay, I'll go inside the venue for a little bit. Sure, why not? But my heart really wasn't all in it. Maybe things would be different now, but definitely moving forward, I would ideally like to attend these conventions as a guest, and ideally like maybe a half and half of performing my music, and talking a little bit about anime and manga, things like that. Yeah, like absolutely. I'm trying to, kind of pivot and move up. And if I'm just going for the sake of lollygagging, honestly, I'm wasting time, because I'm not really where I was 10 years ago of like, everything about anime. Like I went to it kind of pains me sometimes, the reality of things, because I went to the mall like the other day, right? And this has already happened a couple of times. I go to some of these stores that if I show you the pictures, because I still take pictures, because I still be in awe to see this shit. But I'm telling you, it's like it feels like you're in Japan. I went to the store in the mall that has every freaking figure, book, merchandise. I'm talking, they had bleach, soul candies, everything you could think about was in this store. And if it was me 10 years ago, I literally would have dropped probably like 3 grand in that store. No lie. Like 10 years ago, I would have went like an animal walking out of there. They would have had to probably give me a wagon to leave the damn store, because it was just everything you could possibly think of. I mean, Tokyo Revenger notebooks, just all sorts of shit, from Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece statues, Naruto Hokage blanket towels, like all sorts of stuff that we love. And it pained me a little bit that I was like, I'm gonna take a few pictures, but I'm really not gonna buy nothing. And I remember I looked at my niece. I was like, yeah, man, 10 years ago, this would have been everything to me. But my heart just ain't where it was. Like, I'm always gonna love anime and manga. That's never gonna change. I never lied when I said anime and manga for life. But I think the obsession that I have with it, which is gonna be a great transition to what we're gonna talk about next. But the obsession that I had with anime and manga is a bit different, and I think it blinded me to where my overall goals and where I wanted to be, my aspirations were. Because I've always legitimately, even when I was doing YouTube, I always wanted to do music. And somewhere along the way, I kept getting lost in the sauce of, well, YouTube is working out, so I guess this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm really into this anime manga thing. This must be my calling to, you know. And I think while it definitely is a part of me, this that was never the plan. The plan was do YouTube, have fun with it, and oh shit, I'm making money. Hell yeah, I could keep on doing this. Why not? But music was always the thing that I wanted to do. That's just the reality of things. And whatever comes from it comes from it. But even when I was doing YouTube, I was still dropping songs in between. I remember like when I had 5,000 subscribers and I had a few haters and shit like that, I would drop records going at the haters. Big three, number one most subscribed. Guess I'm in the big three. Like I would be going wild, still making music in between. Then 2017, when some shit in my personal life really started to get real, I made a record, My Beautiful Disaster. And that was really the spark that brought music back. And every time I leave music and I think I'm done, every time I'm like, I made a project in 2020, or I released a project in 2020. Or was it 2020 or 2021? Might have been early 2021. I think like January, for Never Again. And that was supposed to be my exit. That was supposed to be, I'm putting down the mic. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done with music. And I wasn't done. It was just kind of an emotional response to, again, things that was happening in my life. That project was like unreleased records with some of my family members and things of that nature. And here we are. So, music has always been the goal. Again, if you don't know, day one's right here. Boom. Maybe M feels the same way in Top Rank Hunter. Let's go, Max. And I said the whole name. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh shit. Let's go, my guy. Fur in the building was good. Fur. But yeah, that was always, it just always was my calling with music, no matter what. It's always going to be, I don't know if you'd call it destiny, but that's just what's in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I've learned to play the guitar this year. I never knew how to play one string on the guitar. Yeah, I goofed on that one, bro. Ban what guy? Is somebody fucking around in here? Ban this guy for ForneverWorld. Proto is trolling. I don't see Proto. Who's Proto? Prototypes. Do we not have mods? No, you don't, crybaby. Sack. He's trolling? All right, he's out of here. Proto, you going? I'm gonna put you on timeout. If you come back and fuck around, then you gone. When did I get the face tat? Well, I explained it a little bit ago, but a few days ago. I don't want to really make it a big deal, and like that's why I said I didn't put a big red circle and a red arrow. Like, look at my face, because I did this for me as a representation of my art, who I am, and where I'm at. Fur in the building, my guy Fur. I put him on timeout. I didn't ban him. If he comes back on some bullshit, then he's the fuck up out of here. But yeah, going back to it, because I the whole thing with the conventions and whatnot. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I'm going to go to a convention when y'all want Tim Roosevelt at the convention, not ForneverWorld aimlessly walking around with less passion than I've had about doing those things. Like I love watching anime. Like I said, I was watching Demon Slayer just a bit before I started this stream. But I'm not the biggest fan of walking around the conventions aimlessly, just spending money for the sake of spending it for things that is going to go on my shelf or at my storage unit. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where it led me to as well. I don't know. I had a great connecting point. I totally lost it. But so I went yesterday to the movies. I took my daughter and my two nieces, and we went to see, drum roll, please. Hey, like the Will Smith summertime song, drum roll, please. No. I saw Knights of the Zodiac. Yeah, the live action Saint Seiya movie. And I'm going to just keep it real. All of my kiddos agreed. My daughter didn't even give a shit about this movie, but my nieces both agreed. And one of my nieces is a major anime head. Probably in the last couple of years has watched 3 times more anime than me. It was boring and it wasn't a good movie. Straight up and down, I'm gonna tell you right now, Knights of the Zodiac. I don't want to say, because I said this on Twitter and people are right. I don't want to say don't watch it, because I feel like that's either convincing people to watch it because I said don't watch it, or it's turning people away from maybe they might have a good experience. But I feel like it was a 3 out of 10, maybe a 4 out of 10 at best, but that's how bad of a movie this was. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious. The Saint Seiya live action Knights of the Zodiac movie as an adaptation, 1000%. There's no debate. It is like 3 to 4 out of 10. As a film, at best, I could give it a 5 out of 10. And that's me being very, very generous. In all reality, it's like as an adaptation, a 2 to a 3. As a movie, 3 to a 4, maybe 5 if you really are just very forgiving about a lot of things. As an adaptation, Knights of the Zodiac, let's see. For starters, let's be very clear. Knights, it's plural, right? Multiple knights, except the only real knight in the freaking movie is Seiya himself. We only have one other of the Knights of the Zodiac, and I can't tell if that was supposed to be the fire dude. It's been a bit since I've seen the original Saint Seiya anime, so forgive me. But I can't tell if that was supposed to be the fire dude. Is it Iki? I want to say it was Iki, but I can't tell if that was supposed to be him or not. But there's one other knight, and he's just like on the villain side of thing, and he don't even suit up until towards the end. It's some weird shit. They got homie that plays Ned Stark from Game of Thrones as the Athena's father, and then shorty that plays Athena's mother. And it kind of went like, I don't know if anybody's seen like the end of Seven Deadly Sins, which I appreciate some aspects of it because I think stories like that is kind of ingratiated in people's lives and just in general the way of the world of like, you know, the guy and the woman, you know, like the father is trying to protect the daughter and the mother is trying to basically burn her at the stake because she has the soul of Athena, and if she awakens Athena, it's over, it's curtains for the world. And the father's like, but no, that's our daughter, what are you doing? So I appreciate certain aspects and certain elements, stuff like that. But bro, this movie, I'm not gonna lie, Rotten Tomatoes would say, ooh, pod, this shit stinks. I swear to God, yo, when I clip this up for my little Finet Media channel, I gotta start it off with that. The first thing that I say about this movie is this movie stinks. Holy, bro, holy. What's good, Shikamaru 2114, and what's good, Limits DK? But yo, I swear to God, that movie is booty, cheeks, rabbit droppings. That's yes, rabbit droppings is what I would categorize that movie as, bro. I mean, like, homie that plays Seiya, like, so it starts off right, and it will fool you for a second because it starts off the dude that plays Seiya, he's in a cage match, he's fighting what is it, Cassius. It almost sounds like Cassius Clay, right? Yo, Casio, I think something along the lines of that. Which that's how Saint Seiya starts. Seiya is in this cage match or whatever, trying to get. I think he was trying to get the silver cloth or something like that. They made Casio like or Kashi, whatever the fuck homie's name is. They made him like an integral villain throughout the movie. And I get certain aspects of why a lot of these things I'm imagining had to happen. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, from my Forever News findings, that this was funded entirely by Toei Animation. Don't quote me on that, but I do think that Toei put their money behind this one, and they're not experienced on making a Hollywood film because this wasn't like, you know, the actors are speaking in English. This isn't like, you know, Rurouni Kenshin where it's just a straight Japanese movie, Japanese actors and everything. Like they are speaking in English. Like I said, they have Ned Stark, the dude that plays Ned Stark, playing the father in this movie. So it's like Toei tried to make a Hollywood movie without the understandings of cinema, which you don't need to be in Hollywood to make a good cinematic film. But Toei just didn't know what they were doing. And then on top of that, it's just because Saint Seiya is a very straightforward story, right? It's a rescue the princess situation with the cloths and fighting and things like that. How do you take such a simple story and make it even more basic than that? But they somehow accomplished it with the 2023 Knights of the Zodiac live action movie. They made it it's so basic. It's like, I get it. I guess you was trying to push this thing out there, but fam, basic, basic, basic. Of course, it's Toei, the guy who produced Mid Dragon Ball. Yeah, dog, they were competing with Dragon Ball Evolution. high key, the highest of keys. That's what they were competing. They wasn't trying to compete with the Rurouni Kenshin films that were really freaking good. They wasn't trying to compete with Alita Battle Angel, even though some people aren't fond of it. You know, it's a decent anime adaptation or a live action adaptation from an anime manga. They were competing with Dragon Ball Evolution, and I don't want to say that they lost because Dragon Ball Evolution is down there in terms of how the fuck do you drop the ball that badly, but it is just ugh. Some of the effects are okay. Some of the effects is what the hell. I ain't gonna lie. One of the things I'll give it credit on one thing that the cloth looked kind of cool. Where when homie that plays Seiya, when he finally activates the cloth and shit like that, it was like, all right, that kind of looks cool. When Athena's going mad, it was like, all right, I guess. But like, yo, so the mom in the movie, right? Apparently, when Athena was little, or the girl that is supposed to turn into Athena was little, she had melted her mom's hands or some shit like that, right? And it said that like the father tried to revive the mom's hands or something like that. But throughout the movie, I swear to God, up until like the end of the movie, I thought that the mom was wearing gloves because her arms was like all black. I thought like, oh, she's putting gloves to hide her arms. But that was, I guess, her arms was already like fucked up or some shit like that. So then when Athena finally comes to, and now the girl that turns into Athena is Athena, she heals her mom's arms. And I'm like, oh shit. I thought those was gloves this whole fucking movie. What the hell? Just a bad movie. It's a bad movie. And this is coming from somebody that, despite every freaking bad anime to live action movie out there, I went in there wholeheartedly hoping that I could at least enjoy this one. I went in there after watching some of the commercials saying, this looks kind of cool. I don't know if because I remember I had talked about it a little bit on Forever News on wanting to see this movie, but I think it had gotten cut. But I know I said at one point on camera that this looks good. The promos looks kind of cool. I'm excited. Okay, they're stepping outside the box. They're going into trying to make a Hollywood-esque movie without going to Hollywood. Let's see what happens. And fam, oh fam, I'm talking about gangrene on the toes. This shit stinks. Gangrene on the motherfucking like in the middle of the toes, dog. You know that he's still doing it. You out of here. Uh, hide user on channel. I gave you a chance. Sorry, Bucko. Goofball, Bucko. Get the fuck. But yeah, that movie was just so disappointing from somebody that all I asked, bro, I swear to God, all I asked was just, can I have at least some enjoyment? Can I just be entertained? I found myself at times forcing myself to laugh. I swear to God, bro. I was there like, and I'm not laughing. This is a real laugh, not the shit that I was pulling in the theater trying to make myself enjoy this shit. Because early on into the movie, I was already falling asleep, and I was like, "Oh, we're not doing this right now, Tim. Tim, we are not falling asleep in the goddamn movie theater. We just got here. We got to show the kiddos, you know, the goat Saint Seiya. Stay up, wake up." So I didn't fall asleep like what I did at the Demon Slayer thing, because I forced myself. I was like, this is not happening. On top of that, the theater chairs was ass. They were not my comfortable theater chairs that I like. So I was like, all right, there's a purpose to this whole thing. I gotta stay my ass up because this is about to be classic. This is about to be a bringer. And instead, gangrene on the toes, stank as a motherfucker. That's what Knights of the Zodiac live action. And I posted this on Twitter talking about it. I seen a couple people like, no man, I kind of liked it. Why? Why did you like it? Did Toei pay you to like it? Are you even a real person if you like this shit? Like, that's how bad it was. How disappointed I am. I love Saint Seiya. I'm gonna just keep it real. I love Saint Seiya. I really, really think that it's so cool. Like, it's just one of those things that it takes you back to like as a kid. Like, it just looks cool. It inspired a lot of the great shit that you love from Dragon Ball, so on and so forth. It's just a cool freaking story. And to see what they did there is like, oh lads, look, he took off his shirt, mate. His fucking pecs is glistening, mate. Get this out of here. What is this, bro? We got fucking choppers, bang, bang, bang in the middle of Saint Seiya. Huh? Bro, and they don't gotta mess up every adaptation. They don't. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't understand it. Yo, we got Ronnie Williams up in here. What's good? I got you. How do I? Let me see. Add as moderator. Can manage block words and change. Can review or remove chat. Bam. And where's my brother Max? Yeah. Don't feel obligated to do anything, by the way. Just want to let y'all know. But I super appreciate it if y'all want to regulate on any of these clowns that are fucking around in here. So to be clear, that I like the Saint Seiya movie or not, I'd rather stare at corn in my shit because it didn't digest properly than watch this movie again. And I don't want to do that. Oh shit. Yo, King Bud was good. First set is renting time. No, it's pirating time. No, let me not say that before Toei says, aha, we got him. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I swear to God, it's like now I'm even more scared because it's like we're in 2023 and this is the first one they still dropping the ball. What is gonna happen when One Piece comes? Or better yet, for me personally, because I know a lot of people, of course, are One Piece fans, but there's very few that are Yu Yu Hakusho fans like me. And we got Yu Yu Hakusho's live action that it's in the wings. What are they gonna do to Hakusho, dog? Who am I gonna have to knock the fuck out for playing with my Yu Yu Hakusho? Who? 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 2020 and a 3. Whatever you do not ban fur. Fur is good. He's back. Where is he back as? Tim Roosevelt boxing matches. Yeah, I'm gonna box whoever fucks up Yu Yu Hakusho. Why can't they just put that budget that they're doing with this new Yu Yu Hakusho live action to remaking the anime, dog, or make a movie? But yeah, that's fine. A movie. Why? Because this Saint Seiya movie has me here. Like, if this was horrible like that, and I mean Netflix is putting their greatest resources, so maybe the One Piece could be good. I don't know about the Yu Yu Hakusho one, but. Yeah, fur is definitely goated. Anything good, Yu Yu Hakusho, please do. Yeah, what they talking about with the Yu Yu Hakusho live action, I don't know, but yeah, I had to let that one off. I'm not even gonna lie. I was so disappointed too because one of my nieces, she don't watch anime, so I was like, maybe this could be a great way to get, it's a live action, very simple type of thing. Maybe this could be an introduction to getting her into like, okay, now we could watch an anime or something. So I was really hopeful that this Knights of the Zodiac movie would be that thing. Instead, it bored the fuck out of all of us. They did us dirty, dog. Get that garbage out of here. Oh, Yu Hakusho Storm style game. Y'all never see me again, okay? Y'all never see me again. Never introduced for the live action, Tim. I know I was misguided. It was misguided. No, I'm not reading Saint Seiya Next Dimension, no. Maybe one day though, because there's so many. There's Saint Seiya Omega. There's so much Saint Seiya out there. Quickly, let me look at what's going on over here on Twitch. Yo, Zoro's the GOAT. I don't want to hear shit else. Zoro's definitely one of the GOATs. Facts. How a villain was made. Oh yeah, that movie was trash. Absolute garbage. Basura. Now we haven't read Black Clover yet. Now, we're gonna talk. We're gonna read Black Clover, My Hero, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen. I think everything is out this week, so we're gonna read all of them. I was considering reading Dragon Ball, but I don't know because I was thinking about it because it's like with Broly and shit like that. But if we got time, but those chapters is long as fuck, and I'm not trying to sit here and read all night. So we'll see what's happening with Dragon Ball. But I definitely, of course, the usual suspects will be read here in the stream in a bit. Okay, you know what? Let's do quickly because it's only a minute and a half. Let's watch the Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 official trailer. And before we do that, two things. One, if you're just joining, if you would hit that like button, super appreciate it. Takes a couple seconds, spreads the stream around. Two, if you've already been in here and you haven't heard, I got a new single out called Day Ones. So off my upcoming album project, whatever you want to call it, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. It's called Day Ones. It's a very personal record to me. I think it's a bop. Definitely feels very West Coastish because that's where my heart is. That's where my soul is. But yeah, I definitely am very happy of the feedback I've gotten from it. Almost everybody that has listened to it have said not only it's my best song yet, but they really rock with it in general. That they listening to it on repeat, they fucking with it. This is it. This is the one. So I'm very grateful and appreciative for everybody that has listened and gave me feedback thus far. If you haven't, take a few minutes, just go check it out. Let me know what you think of it. That's where we're at with it. That's the beginning. That's day one of the rise of Tim Roosevelt. Hey, thank you, Ronnie Williams. Yeah, see, I never give mods and stuff like that because I don't like pushing, I don't like feeling like I'm making people like, hey, can you do this job for me? But I understand that that's maybe just me overthinking shit. So yeah, I super appreciate you, both of you guys. But yeah, so let's watch this Jujutsu Kaisen trailer for the season 2 because everybody's talking about it. I saw like an image or two. I saw an image of Toji. I like to be upfront. I saw an image of Toji and I saw an image of Gojo. That's all I seen from this trailer. Let's see what's crack-a-lacking with this one. And I think you guys can't hear my sound anyway, so I'm not gonna put on my headphones. As a matter of fact, let me give you guys a warning. I'm about to press it so we can watch it all together. I'm about to press play in 3, 2. I linked it, right? Yeah. 1. I am pressing play now. Ever since I started telling myself nothing I've seen is unusual, well-known ugliness. Okay. Okay, is that's ghetto. Knowing that, I should have chosen to say Toji. Let's go. What's good about this kid assimilating to human compatible with Setsu's Tengen Sama? Yo, the animation already looking clean. Toji. I want to be with you more with everyone, more with everyone. Moto moto. Let's go home, Rico-chan. Ooh, this OST. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're in for gold. This looks gold. Oh my god. Look at this. Gojo versus Geto. And then Toji in the wings, bro. The baby Madara of Jujutsu Kaisen. It must be. Holy shit. Ooh. What's this? What's this? Oh my god. This is about to be litty. It's about to be litty. I ain't gonna lie, that was a fire trailer. That was fire. Watch the latest One Piece episode. Uh, I kind of wanted to just chill and watch that later. So I don't know if I watch it on stream or not. But yeah, that Jujutsu Kaisen trailer was fire. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's so crazy. We jumping straight from a Demon Slayer season to a Jujutsu Kaisen season. That's pretty much what 9 months. Oh, it's playing again. What the fuck? That's pretty much 9 months of greatness because Demon Slayer is 3 months of episodes, and then Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be 6 months of episodes because it's going to be 24 episodes. That is 9 months of straight up peak. Where do they do that at? That is so freaking fire, bro. I'd rather watch Full House than Boruto. R.I.P. Bob Saget. What the fuck? Yo, that is definitely a douchey comment. Me getting ready to watch Swordsmith arc Demon Slayer, me realizing I don't have Crunchyroll account. Well, there's always, other memes, you know what I'm saying? Memes, other memes. There's other memes. There's always other memes. Where did Bob Saget come from? Well, you see, a man and a woman once upon a time. Man said Full House, yo, super hardcore trolling right there. Super hardcore. Everywhere you look, everywhere. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That Jujutsu Kaisen trailer though. Yo, should we watch? I ain't gonna lie, low key, I want to watch it again. I'm just keeping it real. Do y'all mind if I quickly watch this bad boy again? Y'all want to watch it with me? I just want to watch it one more time. High key, I'm a little bit hyped. I'll link it one more time. Let's watch this bad boy one more time. Let's go. I'm clicking in 3, 2, 1. I kind of want to pay attention now to just the art and animation, not the subtitles. Because it's just them talking anyway. It's like I've already experienced in the manga, and I'm looking forward to the anime. I'll see the dialogue later. I want to pay attention right now. Homie eating a soul, like what's his name from Yu Yu Hakusho with the orb of Boz. Joe. Oh my god. Yo, it's just me. This ghetto, like the way he walked, he got mad swag. I just gotta point that out. Homie got swag for days. More with everyone. Okay, stop paying attention to subtitles. Oh, that music, bro. The animation, the art, the music, and then I know for a fact that the story is heat too. I'm pretty sure, not even pretty sure, I'm almost guaranteeing that this is going to be a better season than season 1 in every fashion. From art, animation, music, story, battles, everything about it is just going to eclipse the living shit. Like, look at this. Look at Toji, bro. Look at him. Look at Gojo. Look at him. Absolute heat. Oh my god. Low key, I'm low key or high key. I don't care what you take it. Some key. I'm kind of more hyped for this than I am, or was for Demon Slayer premiering. Like I'm enjoying the shit out of Demon Slayer, and I know it's peak regardless. But I don't know, something about revisiting this material. I'm just madly excited about it. Oh my god, Invincible! Yes, I can't wait for that shit to return. Didn't we get a trailer a while ago now? What's going on? Yeah, they had a trailer of Mark eating at a diner or something, right? What's going on there? No, not ReZero for Invincible. By the way, if you're just joining the stream, please hit that like button. Super appreciate you. And also check out right there, link up there, Day One's my new single out now, Rise of Tim Roosevelt. Uh what's Sakon? Let me see. Let me Google. If is Fur pulling my leg right now? You talking about Uro Kodaki Sakonji? What does Sakon helps in it, right? Yeah, what you referring to, homie? You pulling my leg right now? Sakamoto Days needs an anime. Oh, it's getting an anime, 100%. ForneverWorld, have you seen Star Wars movies? Yes, I've seen the original trilogy, and what else? I've seen the original trilogy, and I feel like I saw one other movie or what. Well, I seen the original trilogy. I seen the prequels, and I don't think I watched any of Disney's bullshit, or I might have watched one of them. Was good. FC Johnson was popping. Fur, I don't know what you mean. Unless you're talking about Udo Kodaki from Demon Slayer. I'll press the like button if you say, I'm not saying it. I'm sorry, douche. I won't. I refuse. I'll say there's some not so good parts of Boruto. Sure. You ain't gonna make me say it, bucko. Okay, so yeah, we talked about the garbage movie that is known as Knights of the Zodiac. We talked about, or we just finished watching the Jujutsu Kaisen trailer for the upcoming season that looks god tier. I'm not caught up on Demon Slayer. I'm not caught up on One Piece anime wise. I'm caught up on One Piece manga. If you haven't watched my latest One Piece manga video because YouTube decided to not share that shit to nobody, please feel free to go do so. It's on the channel. Um, Okay, I think we shit. It feels a little bit early, but we might be able to jump into the manga chapters. See what everybody's talking about real quickly. July is gonna be packed with JJK and Bleach. Oh shit, that's right. We're gonna have Jujutsu Kaisen and Bleach, which is funny because Jujutsu Kaisen is massively influenced by Bleach. So we're gonna have like back to back greatness. I don't want to say massively because Jujutsu Kaisen is very heavily influenced by Hunter x Hunter as well, but it feels like the aesthetic at the very least. Baki too, even though I kind of because I never finished the original Baki, so I want to finish the original Baki, and then because I had seen I think the almost the entirety of the Netflix Baki. I don't really remember much of it to be honest with you because I was a little bit wasted when I watched it years ago. Good thing I don't do that no more. As a matter of fact, yeah, let me get some water in here. Water. Grappler Baki. Yeah, I've seen a chunk of Baki's anime on YouTube. I need to watch the whole thing though. Shibuya is not this season? Yeah, it is. Isn't Shibuya right after the flashback? There's no way that we got 25 episodes between now and Shibuya. Shibuya is probably going to be like episode 5 of this season. I do think Jujutsu Kaisen is more inspired by Bleach, given by Cursed Spirits, Hollows. But of course, yeah, it's like the aesthetics is Bleach, but the storytelling and the methods and the intricacies is Hunter x Hunter. That's what I'll put. Shibuya is core 2. That would make sense. Although I don't, can they do the entirety of the Shibuya incident in 12 episodes? I don't think they could get that done. My favorite manga this year is a toss up between Boruto and Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen has been absolute flame. I don't know what the naysayers are saying. That's their prerogative if they want to say, "Oh, it's ruined now." Get the fuck out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? No, not over here. It ain't ruined. And then Boruto has just been peak. It really did a whole 180 for me. Of we kind of felt we was a little stagnant, a little bit like, where we going with this? And then all of a sudden, Ikamoto and Kishimoto was just like, "Let me show you what this pen really do, dog. Stop playing with my name." JJK been lit, yeah. Boruto actually gets good. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Well, see, that's the thing. Boruto's manga is like it has some slow parts. I'm not gonna lie. Post Ishiki, it's been on and off for me personally. A lot of build up or whatever. But the last 3 or 4 months of Boruto before this break that is on now, which is how you go on break after that, man. That was another decision that I'm just kind of like, unless they have a whole marketing plan, which would make great sense of like, okay, we got a big marketing budget that when it returns, it's going to have a trailer and we're going to have this, that, and the third. Sure. But if they're just, oh, it's going to return with a pretty cool or a big chapter, what is that going to do for the series? Taking 3 months off or 4 months off, when it's at the peak of its, people talking about it. It's trending everywhere. Everybody's going crazy about what happened. And then you're going to just take a whole bunch of months off and y'all better have a really good plan. On top of the fact that the anime is off air, like literally the only thing we have from now until August of anything Naruto and Boruto related is the Minato special. The Minato special comes out, they said summer. So that could be anywhere between now and I'm imagining they're going to do it way before Boruto returns so that it has its own spotlight. And also probably they want to test what Naruto and Boruto fans like would do if there was other stuff besides Boruto. Because maybe they want to roll out a Minato series. Who knows? Maybe this is a test to see, can we get away with doing a Minato series? I don't know how a Minato series would work because a lot of people I feel like with a lot of the newer gen series, one of the things that keeps people coming is the fact that we like to see updates of, okay, this happened now, this happened now, this happened now, where it's kind of like going to a Minato series, even if it's badass, it's not going to have any connection to Naruto, Sasuke, and anything like that. So I don't know how fans will gravitate towards it. I don't know what is the potential for success for a Minato series because like people are invested in the next thing that's going to happen in their lives, the next thing, the next thing. I'm not so sure people will be invested in, oh, it's Minato. Like people will say all day, yeah, I'm going to watch Minato. The hardcores, of course, we're all going to watch Minato. There's no question. We're all going to read Minato. No questions. But the masses as a whole, I don't know if they're going to be tuning in like, oh, a flashback of Naruto's dad that, yeah, he's been in the series. But so I don't know. I don't know. In manga, has there been any really wildly successful prequel series that y'all could think of? Like I remember the Sinbad series had a bit of buzz for Magi, but even Magi wasn't all that popular. If we're just being honest, it was popular, but it wasn't to the levels of like the big three or anything like that. Has there been any like in manga a wildly successful? I mean, wildly prequel manga. Can anybody name one? JJK. Well, JJK Zero, they launched it as like a movie. That's a little unfair. I'm talking about a full serialized thing. A prequel manga that is wildly successful. It doesn't even have to surpass the success of the series that it's a prequel to, but that it was wildly successful. I don't think it's ever happened. And I don't know, like, I mean, I guess Minato would be the best shot at it because Naruto is one of the most popular anime and manga out. Let's go. We on Twitch too, bro. Hey, thank you. Ron Will. Hey, my guy Ronnie Williams. Let's go. JJK Zero came out originally before the main series, though. Yeah, but it was a 4-chapter thingy majig, so I think it was like 4 chapters, if I'm not mistaken. I might be off on that. Does Vigilantes count? Okay. Okay. No, so far of everything, like JJK Zero, I'm not going to count. It came with a movie and stuff, and it wasn't really popular beforehand. It wasn't even called Jujutsu Kaisen. It was called, what was it? Something school, some shit. Like, it wasn't even Jujutsu Kaisen. But Vigilantes is a good argument. If you think about it, Dragon Ball Super is a prequel. Oh shit. You getting me with the technicality. Fuck out of here. No. It technically does take place before the end of Z, but that's a super technicality, bro. Zatch Bell? Zatch Bell's a well, there's a second part, but I don't unless the part 2 you're talking about is a prequel. That Kenshin OVA was very popular in Japan. Okay, the anime, yes. Manga wise, though, I mean, very end of DBZ is 100% going to be retcon, calling it. Well, they tried so desperately with Dragon Ball Super to connect things. They've tried so desperately, they included Oob in a shot or two in the anime. I think he was in the manga as well, a shot or two. So they desperately tried to, but it's very clear that it just doesn't make any sense. The fact that why would y'all still be referencing Kid Buu as the biggest villain that they fought when Kid Buu at this point is nothing compared to the Goku Black, Samas, Jiren's, probably Black Frieza at this particular point. Who else? Moro, Granola, all of these people. Like, you're telling me that Kid Buu is still the biggest thing that they fought? Come on, come on. That gotta at the very least be retconned. Them referencing like, yeah, it's been this many years since the biggest threat they've ever. Like, stop it. GT definitely is retcon though, like because GT, it's not just like a one chapter or a few episodes type of thing. GT is like, where's all of the other forms? Where's the mentions of Beerus and Whis in them? GT 100% has to be retconned. There's no way that GT fits in the same timeline. This is where they're gonna have to go multiverse, like like Marvel's a multiverse or some shit. That's the only way to really fit it all in because there's no way possible. Not even one mention. Not to mention the fact that Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the little short anime or whatnot, they kind of already did something like that with the multiverse thing. I just wish that Super Dragon Ball Heroes was good. Like, I wish it was canonical and I wish it was good. Hey, what's going on, Rio Yas? What's good? Boo arc was mixed for me. Nerf Gohan was a bad decision. Oh yeah, they nerfed the shit out of Gohan. Fate Zero. Fate Zero is, again, anime wise. I said manga. But Fate Zero is one of the greatest anime I've ever seen. Fire Force is a prequel to Soul Eater. Everybody pull out these technicalities just because homie did that at the last minute. Like, yo, by the way. All right. I guess we got a couple in here. Piccolo made me cry in GT. Yo, that was so fucked up how they took Toriyama's favorite character, Piccolo, and at the end of the entirety of the Dragon Ball saga, they take the Namek, the Namekian, and send him to hell. And Goku's like, yo, don't worry, my G, I'm going to get you out of here one day, homie. You got to stay here. I'm going with this dragon. I'm about to get these balls in my face. Pause like a motherfucker. Pause. But Goku's laying on Shenron. The balls is going. Oh God. Anyway, Piccolo gets sent to hell. Like that's the way Piccolo's journey ends. The homie with the turban, the character that most people will agree, well, not most people, there's a lot of people, I'm gonna say most people will agree is the black character of Dragon Ball. They send the black man to hell. That's the end of Piccolo's journey. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people, he's green. If you just look at all the things he's based on and everything that he kind of represents, he's the black character of Dragon Ball, okay? And they sent him to hell. Not to mention that was Toriyama's favorite character on top of that. What a way to give to the guy that made GT possible. Toei, the guy that wrote all of these chapters and created these characters. You sent his favorite character to hell. No, Mr. Popo is a racist caricature of black people. That's just a racist caricature. Like, hey, he's basically a God's slave is what they tried to promote, essentially. For all eternity, he's watering God's plants because Kami is God. That's literally the name. They just didn't call him God in the English dub and the English translations because of, soccer moms and all of that other shit. We don't tolerate this. But literally, his name is God. So Mr. Popo is God's slave in Dragon Ball. Yeah, they turned them blue and no, they turned them blue in Toonzai edit for Dragon Ball Kai. Like there was a Toonzai edit where they just painted him blue. Facts. Guru is definitely an old black grandfather. The old black grandfather that's gonna unlock your potential. Like, I've been through a lot. Let me facts. Hey, yes. Peep my guy Max Powers. Yes. Does the original Yu-Gi-Oh count as a prequel, giving us a prequel to the newer ones? You talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero, or are you just saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters? Chemo Nicholas, too old. Do you even know how old I am? Better yet, what is age for getting something on your skin that represents something to you? Better yet, who the fuck are you? Who are you to say anything about me? But shout outs to you having your opinion. I respect your ability to have your opinion, and I hope you respect my ability to tell you, fuck you. Thank you, Dr. Ankh Method. What's going on over on Twitch? Piccolo's face after that. They did our guy dirty. They did our guy so dirty. Like, I'll say that is the fucked up part of the ending of GT. The other stuff that they did in GT was a better ending than majority of the other Dragon Ball endings. Like, the ending of original Dragon Ball is Goku goes off with Chi-Chi to look for the Bancho fan. The ending of Z, he finds Oob, which shout outs to, hey, a little black kid is, he's going to train this little black kid to be the next warrior. That was kind of cool. And wow, that Toriyama, a man in Japan, doing some shit like that when Japan is notoriously racist. But kudos to Toriyama doing something like that. And then GT, the suits and bigwigs, is like, no, we don't want positivity towards black people. We take that away now. Send them to hell. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I just got to keep it real. If people feel offended by that, then I don't care. It is what it is. That was fucked up as hell. Piccolo is basically the black character, and they send the black man to hell. Why would you ever, unless the only reason I would say, and even then I wouldn't regret it, about a tattoo of regretting is getting somebody's name on your body that you ultimately end up like really hating because they do some horrible shit to you. And even then, over time, you're going to eventually get over it. Literally, it's just markings of time. It's not like you can erase what happened in your life, right? Something happens in your life, you can't unhappen it. It happened, right? So what are you going to do about, like, you're still going to remember it. So does it change anything that, oh, I got, this tattoo of, I don't fucking know, of Goku on my shoulder and I don't watch anime no more. Oh, I regret it now. Why? You watched anime at some given point, right? This is your canvas, right? So what's the difference? Again, I understand more and I'm more sympathetic towards like I regret, if you get a name or something and let's just say you had a bad breakup and this person did you so dirty and you fucking hate them, then all right, whatever, cover it up with some shit like that. But aside from that, I don't see why you would ever regret anything because these are all markers of time. Like this is you have your limited window. You got anywhere from 60 to 100 years to live on this earth. And you're gonna regret getting some ink of something that at that moment meant something dearly to you. He damn near raised his former op son. Big facts. He raised his former op son. But that's normally how it goes. My only tattoo is from a video game. Will never regret it still. What video game? Absolutely, Narega. Like that is 100% facts. Like it's ink and it's my canvas. Honestly, I got this shit like on Wednesday, Thursday ish, and I be forgetting that it's on me because it's just like I did that for me. I didn't do that to, for anybody. I mean, I guess you could argue maybe I'm making a statement in terms of what it says on my forehead, heal everybody, because I genuinely mean that. And I hope it inspires other people to be a little bit more mindful and more empathetic towards just their common man and woman. Maybe that's I guess the statement I would say I was trying to make, but this is for me. Never get your lover's name on your body. Yeah, I only got one name on my body from somebody. That was my baby mom, and that's always going to be the mother of my child. So she's gone now, but why the fuck am I gonna regret that? Of course, I'm watching that new Spider-Man movie. I can't wait. In fact, they had already because they're promoting the shit out of this movie. Like they're giving it a massive promo, which is really, really dope. Like you go to Burger King, they got it all over the place. You go to different stores, they got a whole bunch of shit that they're selling. And then at the movie theaters, when I went to go see that terrible, terrible Knights of the Zodiac movie, they had big cutouts of Spider-Man. I took pictures over there with it. Like hell's yeah. Okay, so Twitch, we have my phone is on 5%. So Twitch, I'm gonna have to let you guys go because my charger is over there. But here soon, I'm gonna start going back to outside of doing the YouTube and Twitch combos. I will be doing exclusive Twitch streams. So if you haven't already, let me quickly link the Twitch so y'all can whoever has not followed over here can follow me on Twitch. I'm just ending the Twitch portion, not the YouTube portion. We're going strong right now. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitch, that's the link over there. We will be doing exclusive Twitch only streams from time to time because I've done those before. But yeah, everybody that came through Twitch, thank you so much. We continuing to build over here. Again, if you don't know, is Twitch. I think is Tim_Roosevelt on Twitch. And thank you guys. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. YouTube, don't go nowhere. Peace. Alrighty. I'm all yours. KV Knight, thank you for the donation. Super appreciate you. Longtime follower and returning after a while. Appreciate the content. Appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And thank you again for the donation. Spider-Man 2099 got Black Air Force energy. Homie look like he wants to hurt our boy Miles. Like, dude has a serious, like, he kind of reminds me of those old army movie dudes, like the drill instructor that is like, he looks like he got the most giant stick up his ass. Like, homie is mad. I'm very excited to see how that shit is gonna go. Yeah, please leave a like if you coming through. It helps a lot. Well, thank you for watching and supporting for 10 years, Heavenly Huncho. Super appreciate you. Yeah, like a Full Metal Jacket, like just one of those old where the drill sergeant is just private. First of all, why are you calling him private? Like, is he a nutsack? You gotta think sometimes, like, why the fuck are you calling him private? He's not your nuts. He ain't your schlong. Why are you screaming private in his face? These are the things people don't think about. I'm sure there's gonna be some scientific rationale. Well, you're seeing you're screaming private in his face. What What are your thoughts on Ultraman? I have no thoughts on Ultraman, my lord. I know his rank in the military. I totally get it. You're still screaming at the top of your lungs with spit flying out and in somebody's face. Private. Ball sack. Hey, ball sack, which I get it because they use all these mental tactics for training and whatnot. And the army and navy and all that stuff of they basically tear you the fuck down. They treat you like shit and all of that stuff is a part of their whole tactics or whatever for training. But private. I hated getting yelled at and called private at boot camp. Oh God, you went through that? Oof. I feel for you, homie. What's your thought on Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest? From what I read of Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, it was really good. Better than regular Fairy Tail, and I'm being dead serious. It was really good. Yeah, no, I'm aware that private is ranked. Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's still weird. Like, why couldn't you call them anything else? Like second tier or whatever. Why are you screaming ball sack in my face? Recruits is fine. Yeah, recruits. No problem with recruits at all. Or by name, yeah. But again, the whole thing, which is really strange. Like you want me, and it works. So I guess it is what it is. I'm sure they've got it down to a science, but you're degrading and demeaning people that you want to risk their lives for you. Which again, it works because it's people that they'll throw themselves on top of a grenade for their general, their captain, or whatever the case may be. But it's still really fucking a psychological twister of so you destroy these people's whole mindset, make them, you're making a man out of them. No, you're torturing them to when they come back home, they won't be able to readjust to society. And that's why we have a massive homeless problem with, vets and whatnot. So you're destroying them mentally so that you can get your goal of them just throwing themselves in the line of fire at any given point, degrading the fuck out of them, screaming private. Yeah, a little weird, a little weird. But yo, anybody, you got your prerogatives of what you want to do. I ain't here to stop you. I'm just giving my 2 cents. No, I don't have a Discord server at the moment, to be honest with you. Seems a little complicated to keep up to date with. That's why I've never really done it. Also, seems like that I've always felt like a Discord server is a recipe for drama. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause I've always seen from back in the days when Skype was a thing. I know I sound old as shit. Like, remember when Skype was a thing, and then when Discord became a thing, but especially Skype, so much drama came from all of that shit. So much like corny shit, people secretly recording, like all of that weirdo shit that is like, yo, you think I want to be in there, like just trying to have a good time chatting it up with my peoples, and then you got like one or two little cornballs in there that are trying to pull some bullshit. So that's why I've never really delved into like having a Discord server because if I'm in a Discord server and shit, I want to talk with my peoples. Like whenever I want to pop in and like, yo, we got 10 people up in here, we got 20 people, we got 100 people, whatever it is, let's talk. But it just seems like, and I've seen so many times where drama sparks off from that and, problems and internet shit. And that's not where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to do, like I said, my day ones, my music, you dig? Uh, which is, again, shout outs to people that they maintain their Discord servers and they don't have issues and problems or whatever. Personally, it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, rest in peace to Skype. But Skype was back in the day, like, dog, I had some long Skype calls back in the day. They do that military tactic in My Hero Academia, calling them heroes. Hey, thank you for listening, Cruel Angel Comics. Super appreciate it. All right, yeah. Send me a link. Or maybe if you have a Twitter or something else, send it to me and I'll join it. Let me see. Maybe I can just join it now. Okay. Fuck it. Uh, join. Is it this simple? Really? Okay. Whoa, hold up. What's all of this? Okay, alrighty. Okay, I joined this server. I will peep it here and there. No doubt. I appreciate you. You've always been supportive. I can't join a Discord server. Personally, just I won't really like, I'm not a fan of running my own and doing all that. It feels like too much responsibility and too many things could go wrong with it. But shout out for the people that do it. Piccolo, he's so tall. He really is, though. That's kind of crazy that he's in in the end of Dragon Ball when he's fighting Goku. Homie is 5 years old, basically 4 or 5 years old at the end of Dragon Ball, and he's like 7 foot tall. Oh snap! Dragon Ball. Do you think anyone will ever defeat Saitama? No. I don't think so because it looks like they really want to make him Japan's Superman. Because Goku, because he always has limitations, will never be able to surpass Superman. Like they always got to add obstacles to him, and Goku's taking a lot of L's throughout time. So I think maybe Japan is slowly giving up on making Goku the Japan's Superman, even though he's always been Superman for us. But in general, it looks like Saitama can really don that because he's a gag character and his limits know no bounds. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're really trying to get him to a point where Superman Prime, get him out of here. Saitama blow him away with a sneeze. I think that's where they're trying to go. I'm not saying that that's where Saitama's at now before people come attack. But how can you? Hell's Paradise with the most recent episode went from a solid 6 to an 8 or higher for me. So I'm hearing. I'm gonna catch up on that bad boy. Yeah, no, the Saitama Pre for sure. Yeah, that's in the actual neighborhood in Japan. Have you been watching season 2 of Eden Zero? I have not, shamefully. Don't let the power scalers hear you. Oh, I know, bro. You can't talk nothing about power scaling without them. How could you? I can't believe that right now, man. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Faneb, do you think it's possible to slide into Singer's DMs? I mean, sure. I would love to slide into Scissor's DMs. I'm not gonna lie, dog. One day that's gonna be my wife, dog. That's gonna be my wife, and that's gonna be the mother of one of my future children, bro. I put that on everything, bro. I'm putting that into the universe. I'm a screaming from the mountaintop. Scissor, you will be my lady, and I will be yours one day. Putting it into the air. Scissor. Yeah. You won't need to sing no more Kill Bill, nothing. You'll never have to worry about me being like that bitch ass motherfucker Bill. I promise you, Scissor. I will be a loyal, faithful man. I will make you laugh. I will feed you grapes from the vine. Okay, sweetheart? If you are seeing this right now, will you marry me? Scissor with Scissor. Oh God, she is just I don't want to say perfect, but shit, if there's anything that is the closest thing to perfect you could get, is SZA. Her voice is beautiful, her smile is gorgeous, her skin complexion is to die for. Everything about her is just, oh my god. Fam, I don't be like, I ain't gonna lie, you probably very few times can never catch me over the last 13 years on the internet like feeling this way about like a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt this way about like, girls that I've known in real life, or, I've joked around about my waifu, whatever. But SZA is something special, dog. That's what. Just wait though, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to be on her level. You know what I'm saying? I want her to feel like, oh, I'm getting this guy. You know what I'm saying? I want to be on her level. So once the rise of Tim Roosevelt is complete and I'm on SZA's level, then she's gonna know what time it is, and we gonna be meeting in I don't want to say holy matrimony. We just gonna be good. We gonna be good. I'm gonna be. Woo! Call me, SZA. Just anywhere you want to hit me up, email, whatever. Just I gotta know it's you. It's all good. Someone clip this and send it. Oh snap! Are we calling Penny's DMs now? Yo, my girl Chevy girl was good. If y'all don't know about Chevy girl, she's another artist on the rise. Oh my god. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, but no, yeah, SZA. I don't like to say she's gonna be mine because that sounds like a possession or some shit like that. That's why if I do slip up and say that, I'm always going to add in, and I'm gonna be hers. We gonna be each other's. I remember I said that one time to a girl, like, one day I'm gonna make you mine. And she got like super offended by that shit. I can never be yours. I'm not a possession. I was like, whoa, shit. I didn't mean it like that. Yo, what the fuck? So I don't do that no more. Even though my intention is whatever, the words at the end of the day are the words, and some people are gonna take it a certain way. Dasha Taran Fanev. Dasha Taran. I can't follow the lingo. Let's see. I'm gonna try and Google Dasha Taran. Are you talking about like an internet personality? A Russian social media? Is that your crush or something? I don't follow, my lord. Tim and SZA forever. Big, big facts. What? If I ever put another woman that I'm dating or courting name on my body, it will be SZA, okay? And it would be her real name, Solana. Ooh, I hope I said it right. It's Solana, right? Oh, I'm so used to saying SZA. Did I say it right? Please tell me I said it right. Let's see. Hold on. Aha! I did say it. Solana. Oh, I'm nice like that. Yeah. Relax, ego. Ego. You're not wanted here, okay? You can have pride. Ego, you gotta go. Oh God, says it's definitely gorgeous. Are you excited for Transformers? I saw a trailer for the new Transformers. It looks cool. I don't know. I always just associated with Shia LaBeouf, and shout out to Shia LaBeouf, but I always remember Shia LaBeouf from Even Stevens. You watched the new Mortal Kombat trailer? No, I don't think I have. Ooh, Meg. Shout outs to Meg the Stallion. Meg is fine wine as well. You keeping up with the NBA playoffs? No, but I'm hearing a lot of things that people saying about things being scripted and a script leaking or some shit like that. I was like, what? I've heard rumors like that before, but wouldn't it be more because like okay, so what I've seen is that apparently the a script leaked for what was supposed to happen, but then that's not even happening. But then people are saying, like, I seen one dude running, holding the ball like a football player, and he didn't get called on it. But wouldn't it make sense that if it is scripted, which I have no idea, how the hell would I know? But why not leak a false script to make people say, you see, it's not scripted, it didn't go according to the script? But again, I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. This is some dude in the Midwest just lollygagging around. You know what I'm saying? Please leave me alone. I don't know shit. Imagine having script match. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's all entertainment. These are not like this isn't gladiators going into a match to the death, or this isn't, I don't know, going to fight lions in a cage or some shit like that. Although, I guess you could throw the argument that the ferocity it is, but if it's scripted, it's scripted. It is what it is. I don't think that would even, for the most part, like it maybe might deter some people because, like, okay, I remember when I was little and I used to watch wrestling, like, the WWF Attitude Era and shit like that. I remember when I finally found out that it was scripted, I still didn't really care. Like I only stopped watching wrestling because I had moved and my life changed and everything. So I kind of fell out of wrestling. But I never stopped watching wrestling, even after I knew that it was fake in terms of like, the storylines are scripted, the winners are scripted and shit like that. I didn't stop. I don't know how far that it might affect sports more just because people are emotionally extremely invested into these things. There's, big time gambling and shit like that. So maybe that would change things. But a lot of things at the end of the day is just it is what it is. A lot of industries, it's the entertainment industry. It's not the look of reality TV. It's called reality TV, but it's still scripted. You feel me? Like, you watch a Love and Hip Hop or something. Majority of that stuff is like, okay, so we're gonna put you two here. We know y'all hate each other, and we need you to address these questions. And oh, you threw the drink in her face. Can you do this scene again though? Because we didn't get the right shot. Throw the drink in her face one more time. Thank you, Edward. Hurtado. Appreciate you. When it comes to the NBA and whatever they got going on, I don't want no problems. I don't know nothing about nothing. Just wanted to clarify that, King Bud. The only people I know play baseball is MJ and LeBron. I played baseball a little bit when I was younger, like not in like any leagues or any like even kiddie leagues and nothing like that. I used to play with the kids around the neighborhood. We used to have this one wall. It was real strange how I think about it. There was this one wall. It was in the neighborhood between where my aunt lived and where my apartment was. And every day we would go to and hang out around this wall, and we would play all sorts of sports there. And I remember we played baseball. And one of the last times I really played baseball was my cousin. I got a few choice words for him when I think about this shit. So I'm standing right next to him, right? And the homie's about to throw the ball. And like, I don't know what it was, if I was talking or some shit. All I remember is turning around and my lights going out for a moment and coming to, and I'm on the floor. My dumbass cousin fucking hits me with a bat as he's swinging for the baseball. And I'm not gonna lie, after that, I never really fucked with baseball again, and I wanted to bust his ass. Good thing it was my cousin that actually, for the most part, was like my ride or die defender throughout the neighborhood. So I kind of didn't really take it personal. It was an accident, but fam, oh fam, dog, that shit knocked me the fuck out. LeBron is my favorite baseball player. I know what didn't MJ actually though. I forget if it was golf or baseball. I know in Space Jam, I think he went into baseball. Was it in real life that he did baseball as well? And LeBron, I don't think he ever tried baseball, right? He played baseball and sucked. Hey, at least he gave it a shot. I think that's really iconic and dope to try to go from being the number one greatest basketball player of all time to trying something new. He sucked. He sucked. Had a friend hit me in the eye with a full water bottle once. Hurt like a motherfucker. Was blind for 3 days. Ooh. I had a motherfucker hit me in the mouth with a phone. Homie threw the phone. I said, yo, can you pass me my phone? Homie throws the phone hard as fuck. Pow, right in my mouth. Blood everywhere. Have you heard the Joker movie 2 coming out? Yeah, I saw some screenshot. I think I talked about it on ForneverWorld News a few weeks back. It's looking all right. They got Harley, who's playing Harley Quinn in it? Shit. It's Lady Gaga, right? Which is strange as hell. Although shout outs to her pivoting from being like what was supposed to be the next Madonna. Although I'm always gonna wonder what happened with Lady Gaga. Something behind the scenes must have happened with Lady Gaga. You don't go from being on the verge of being the next Madonna to the quote unquote fall off or whatever you would call it that happened with her. To me, is always very strange and boggles my mind. Like she was the obsession that I've seen of girls that would dress like Lady Gaga, pretend they were Lady Gaga. You don't go from that to she was just like unheard of for how many years? Like I remember she used to be on the MTV Awards with the big meat dress and all these weird things and whatnot. You don't go from that to just being mad obscure and like nobody's listening to your shit. Something behind the scenes. She pissed off the wrong person. I would say she made her money in dip, but she tried to put out a few albums after the fact and still tried some of the gimmick stuff. And yeah, I don't know. But I am very much so. I think it's very dope that despite all of that, despite the fact that it looks like, maybe she got blackballed or some shit happened behind the scenes in her music career, that she pivoted and became an actress and is now, look, she's about to be in the freaking one of the biggest DC movies that they got, the sequel to it with the Joker too. So I think that that's freaking awesome. She took a L in one field and then went to probably her real passion. I wouldn't be surprised if that was what she wanted to do all along. Shout out to Gwen Stefani. She had some back in the days when I was younger. I used to fuck with some of her joints. She was good in American Horror Story. Lady Gaga was in American Horror Story. She pissed off the real Madonna. Wouldn't be surprised. She must have had that Dave Chappelle happen to her. Something there. Something real strange because she was inescapable, dog. She was inescapable. And it was little by little. It could have been, who knows? Maybe it could have been an after effect of everything that happened with Akon, because Akon, they basically did him, dirty. A couple of things happened and they canceled the living shit out of him. After that last, was it the Freedom album? And even the Freedom album didn't pop like the album before that with like massive hits that, what was it? There was, damn, I can't even remember anymore. But his second album had like, the I Wanna Love You. It had Smack That All on the Floor. And then he had a couple of, mishaps, so to speak. And then he had the Freedom album. It didn't really pop off. And then fans like myself were waiting for, he announced he had an album coming out called Stadium Music. And like 100 years passed and it never came out. And he kind of just went behind the scenes. And then next thing you hear, he's doing the Light Up Africa. And he created like Akon City and stuff like that, which is a whole other level of, fuck music. Go help out Africa. Who gives a fuck about music when it comes to go help Africa? If that's an opportunity to get a bajillion dollars to go help Africa, music can wait right now. Go do that. And if that's what he did, because I don't know the realities behind the scenes of what's been going on over there. But yeah, I guess everybody kind of landed where they landed, right? Akon ended up becoming something major and helping out the homeland. Lady Gaga became an actress. And the reason I bring up Akon was because she was signed, if I'm not mistaken. It was a code thing. She was originally like shelved on Interscope Records. And then Akon kind of rescued her and like helped her. And she had that first joint. It wasn't Poker Face. It was Just Dance. That was the record that put her on the map. But it was because of Akon. So shout outs to Akon seeing the vision. 408 Jose, thank you for the donation, bro. Gojo versus Sukuna, who you got? And what do you think about Hell's Paradise? Gojo. I think Sukuna might have a trick or two up his sleeve, but if it's without tricks and anything, I think Gojo. And what do you think about Hell's Paradise? I've only seen the first 2 episodes so far. I am going to catch up. I've heard nothing but praise over the last episode or 2, so I'm hype about it. It's the rise of Tim Roosevelt, I'll tell you that. Hey, yeah, buddy. In case you don't know, I've got a new record out right there called Day Ones. It's out now. You go listen to it. It's a music video. I'm not asking you to buy anything at all. I'm just asking for you to give it an honest and fair listen. It's the first single off my upcoming project called The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. There's a lot of stuff that's coming with that project. I got a lot of things already lined up. A lot of things are in development as I speak for that project. It's going to be massive. And I'm just really excited about where I'm at with it, because I think that this is not only going to be genuinely good music, because first and foremost, people want good music. People want to be able to listen to it and not feel like, oh, I'm just listening because, I want to support, Fornev. I want to support Tim. Like, don't listen to it for that reason. Listen to it because it's genuinely good music, because that's how you're going to really enjoy it. And I definitely feel like I'm at that point now where I'm just making undeniable music. And, you be the judge. I'm not trying to persuade you other than just give it a fair shake. It's called Day One's new album, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt, coming very soon. I'm going to have more updates as we go along in this process. But I'm very confident about this. I'm very excited about this. I've gotten so much incredible feedback off this record already. People saying this is my best song. Not only is my best song, they just really love the record. It's hitting deep for a lot of people because I'm touching on real world issues in that song. Like, I'm talking about real world things about, addiction, people passing away due to addiction, and some things that, the world says, hey, these are the answers that aren't the answers. So I'm touching on some real world stuff. And I definitely think that not only that, but in general, it's a good bop. The hook is very catchy. And the process for making that record was very interesting. I spoke a little bit about it, but I didn't tell you guys what the name of the record was or that it was this record. But I had a couple months back, I was going through a few different things and I was traveling and I was in New York and I was recording a chunk of this album. I think majority of this album was recorded in New York, but I also recorded some of this over here at my home base and just a little bit of everywhere. But in general, majority of this album was recorded, or at the very least, the roughs, the demos of it was recorded and written in New York. And this record was before I had to leave New York because at the end of my trip, I got a call that my daughter was sick. So I literally just rushed out the door. I grabbed all my shit and I left. Like, that's just how I do. But the last record, the 33rd record that I wrote and recorded was that record. So the last record was Up First. Up last is first and up first is last. So while you're steady nervous, you could be working at whatever that you're trying to do. Oh man, you're gonna see the rise. You're gonna see the rise, baby. Shout out King Bud 1. Hey, thank you, King Bud. Super appreciate Tim promoting himself. Don't Wake Me Up in the Middle of the Night by Jonas Blue is a good song. Don't Wake Me Up in the Night? I gotta look it up. Don't Wake Me Up in the Middle of the Night is a good song. You should listen to it, Fornev. I'll write it down. I'll check it out after the stream. Don't Wake Me Up in the Night by Jonas Blue. I got Fur putting me on. Lucky Beetle, thank you for the donation. You introduced me to ReZero, but I didn't like it. I did compare to Fate Zero with Shiro and Rin. I want to see a room tour. Is there anime you hate? Okay, hold on, let me break. Very unfortunate you didn't like ReZero, because ReZero, that shit. How many episodes did you watch? Because it takes a few episodes to get off the ground, but I loved it. What else to see? I compared it to Fate Zero. ReZero and Fate Zero are very different, to be fair. I would not compare those two. But hey, you saw two peaks. Even if you didn't like ReZero, that's peak in my opinion. I put that in my top 20 anime of all time. Room tour, there's not much of a room to be toured at the moment. Like, I got my one shelf with the anime stuff that I still have with me right now. I got my music side of things with my record player. This isn't, we ain't in the 2014, 2016 ForneverWorld room anymore. It's very different now. Not that I can't, but I just choose, like, I don't want to be bombarded with constant, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lived my life for a good period of time where I'm waking up to damn near getting my eye poked out by but by Whitebeard's staff. I had a big giant Portrait of Pirates Whitebeard statue with a giant rod that I almost freaking got my eye poked out because I just constantly had anime everywhere. And it's like, yo, I can love anime but not be obsessed with it. And that was one of the changes that I had to make in my life of like, yo, dog, I'm overdoing it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm way overdoing it. Like, yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This stream, I've had quite a few major pause moments. Like, holy shit. Anime. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They back at it again in the mall with the anime promos. Every time it hits May, they got this corny thing of it's anime. They super corny with it. Is there anime you hate? Off the rip, I always think of this one anime. It was like these shorts, weird, fucking nasty anime called Pupa. Don't watch Pupa. And I'm not saying that to be like it's just a bad anime. It's not one of those things like don't watch it. Secretly go watch it. No, it's not. It's just don't watch it. It's a waste of time and it's gross, nasty shit. Yeah, super pause on that, Jeff. But literally, it was Whitebeard with his giant bra. Oh God, just no more. I don't want to talk about it. Whitebeard, the One Piece is real. I woke up to that shit every morning. The One Piece is real. Don't watch Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter's goated. A record player. So far, my record collection is very short. I've only just kind of started collecting records. I just got Michael Jackson's Thriller album and Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly, which was crazy and just faded. That I was going to get a tattoo. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to get at on that day, which I can't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday. I want to say it had to have been Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Um, and I was like, okay, the tattoo shop ain't opening for like an hour. So I went to Walmart and I'm just browsing around and I see they got the records out on a nice section. And most of the time they have like a lot of things that I don't really listen to, but they had a couple of different records there. And the one record that stood out to me is I just saw, oh shit, they got To Pimp a Butterfly on vinyl. I'm getting this. And then it was kind of just faded because then I got this. It's all meant to happen. And at the same time, my nieces just happened to be at a butterfly observatory for their little field trip that they had that day as well. It was like the stars aligned. Hey, we've got metaphors for days and symbolism, lads. Do you think Oda's going to give us Mihawk versus Shanks rematch? Maybe. I don't have Good Kid Mad City, but I will. And I got to get Damn. Damn was literally the first major concert I ever been to, and it was a hell of an experience. That's something that when I start getting into heavy concerts and tour modes, that's what I aspire to try and create of what he did in that tour. The Damn tour for Kendrick Lamar. I'm so mad that I didn't get to see the Big Steppers tour because his Damn tour was just phenomenal, dog. I'm talking, he had this little original funny kung fu movie of him, you know, the Kung Fu Kenny nickname and all that. He would be popping out of one side of the stage, jump down, then he pops out at another side of the stage. That was just like art, just beautiful art, man. That's what, when shit really starts to go, I ain't gonna lie, it's not gonna be like that. I'm gonna have my own thing of what I want to do, but I got so many ideas of how to make my tours just the best possible, because you make great tours, word of mouth is where you're going to get the people that are really going to run out and buy those hard tickets. Like, yo, I went to a Tim Roosevelt tour and he was doing this and that happened, and then that happened, and when we came to the door this happened. Like, that's the type of shit that I'm trying to do. That was just one hell of an experience and a great motivator for me personally of touring. You need to really, because that's one of the biggest bread and butters for a musician is, you know, touring, outside of course like writing and things like that. And if you put on a great tour, you put on a great performance. Like, look at Kanye has been notorious for, homie would spend mad money to make sure the you know, his performances was incredible. Likewise with Drake would spend super money to make sure that his performance is incredible. I remember he had what, like a car floating over the damn stage or some shit like that. Just insane. Like, don't get me wrong, you could do the whole Biggie thing where it's just like dude kind of in the middle of the stage, you know, not rocking too much. Obviously, Biggie was a little bit of a big dude, so he ain't gonna really move around like that. Me, that's one of the reasons why I've been working out a lot lately. That, you know, aside from just the main factor for myself, for my health, for my mental, all of that good stuff, but how am I going to be, you know what I'm saying, putting on the best performance possible if I'm just stagnant and I'm too big and, you know, I'm sweating every 5 seconds to really move around? You know what I'm saying? I got to be vigilant. So doing everything I can to make sure everything is in place. Oh, damn, Philly Cat. You shouldn't throw those albums away. They might be worth something. Just in general, it's cool to have them as a collection. Fenev, you need to listen to Clip the Song I Give. You bet it's going to make you better. Clip the Song I Give. Quick recommendation for everyone. Green Blood, only 49 chapters. Literally my quick list way. 2.5 is super underrated. Is that a manga? Ninth Shinigami? You should peep Max Powers. Yeah, buddy. Peep Max Powers on Webtoons and Jump Creators. That is that thing. He can't draw anything, so he's just mumbling every page with loads of text like it's a whole encyclopedia. Okay. All right. We well past the 2 hour mark at this point. I didn't even realize what time it is. But let me read this donation from Lucky Beetle, and then we're gonna start reading some of these chapters because yeah, we out here. Do you think Naruto would have been better with Sakura than Hinata? I think he would have had a lot of fun with Sakura. Sakura seems like it's just that Sasuke's, you know, always brooding and quiet and never home and all that stuff. But Sakura looks like Hinata looks, you know, she's a traditional wife, and you know, She's quiet and stuff like that. Sakura looks like the one that you're gonna have fun. Like, yeah, maybe she might do the little angry shit, but I don't know. It looked like Sakura looked like she'd be more fun to go out with than Hinata. Not that that's everything about life, but it would be interesting to see Naruto and Sakura in an alternate reality as a couple and what type of fun that they would have. I mean, look at Road to Ninja, how they went on an adventure together and shit like that. And best anime couple of all time. I don't know, best anime couple. I mean, Inuyasha and Kagome is iconic. What is the current big three of Shonen Jump now? Uh Jujutsu Kaisen. And I don't even like to say because it's not really. I'd say the three most popular is Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, and it's over. But Demon Slayer still. Demon Slayer is just something else. Like the stream, y'all, please. It does help a lot. Takes a quick second. Sakura wouldn't appreciate Naruto. Probably not. Because she just wanted her Sasuke-kun. Hinata looks like too much fun. Yeah, see, Hinata be a lot of fun at home. See, Naruto should have tried to introduce both of them to a little thing called polygamy. Yeah, fur. See, fur's on my wavelength right now with it. Thank you, Formless Furry, for you say you love the music. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you like Ben, I don't really be on there like that. I might be on there a little bit more because my guy Ronnie Williams added me or yeah, sent me the invite to his Discord server, but I don't really be on there like that. I mostly just dip and dash on there, to be honest, or if I'm working on something or talking with my brother Max. Naruto would have more fun with Sasuke than both Hinata and Sakura. Oh God, let's not go down that route, please. Guts and Casca are goated, but probably not the most famous. Yeah, Guts and Casca. Man, I remember I was dating this girl that kind of resembled slightly Casca. I remember I was like trying to show her the imagery or whatever, and she was not having it. Like, don't show that was a problem. Real quick, before we get to the chapter and stuff, you definitely should always make sure, especially where I'm at right now in my life, I ain't trying to fake the funk with nobody, nor am I really trying to like, yo, I gotta put you on to anime. You gotta like it if we're gonna be together. You really should look for somebody that is somewhere in the ballpark of, if at the very least, even if they're not into anime, that they're very open-minded to, okay, let's watch it. Not fine, let's watch it. Okay. Because I went through a lot of the, it was the other day I was on Twitter, and it really just reminded me of like I went through dating a lot of different girls that really wasn't into anime, and like it's kind of like pulling, like pulling a mule, and no disrespect, and I'm not trying to say that women are mules or anything like that. I'm simply saying that it's like it's a fucking annoying. It's like I don't want, and by no means, especially where I'm at right now, like I'm not like the biggest, oh God, we gotta watch every anime under the sun or anything like that. But like I remember I was dating this one girl one time where she just wanted to watch Love and Hip Hop. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm trying to watch Megalobox. I'm trying to watch this and that. I don't want to watch them cartoons. Get out of here with them. We're watching this right now. Mendices and Yandy are about to reunite. And it's like, but what am I doing with somebody like that if they don't even want to give a fuck about anything that I got going on? Why am I playing myself like that? This isn't going to work out. This is a recipe for disaster. I was dating another girl that kind of same situation. It's like, I don't want to know nothing about them cartoons or whatever. And it's like, you really should, because regardless of whether she's hot and she gives you the time of day, whatever the case may be, it's never going to work out if y'all just on super different wavelengths. It's never. You can fool yourself into thinking it. You can fool yourself because you're so like, oh my God, I can't believe this this girl is talking to me, but it's not going to work out. It's just, it won't. I've tried it too many different times. Try to find somebody that, if they're not into the things that you're into, that they're very open-minded, that you don't got to pull them and you don't got to beg them and you don't got to plead with them, or you don't just got to do all this type of convincing and dancing to check the shit out that you're into, that they're just going to be willingly, okay, let's do it. She's so hot. Yeah, sometimes it'll be like that, like, oh my gosh, she's so hot, fuck everything else. And then like you're playing yourself just because she's pretty, just because she's hot, just because whatever the case may be, like that don't mean anything. Like that's not gonna last, that's not gonna sustain itself. And I understand some people it's probably like that's the first girl ever or some shit like that, but trust me, just wait. The one that you're looking for, that is going to sit there and watch Case Closed for you with you for hours on end, that's going to watch, that you're going to be able to show her Naruto, and it's not going to be like pulling teeth, that she's going to be like, yo, can we watch the next episode please? She's out there. But if you're going for the girl that is not going to give you the time of day and is going to tell you get the fuck out of here because they want to watch, I don't know, reruns of Twilight or The Notebook or some shit, you're playing yourself. I'll take a 6 that likes anime over a 9 that hates it. Yeah. Open-minded is a must. My soulmate never watched anime until I introduced her. Her favorite is Promised Neverland. I love when, at the very least, somebody's open-minded and I can experience anime with them, and is not like, it's just different. Like, being open-minded and pleading with somebody to watch something is extremely different, because they're just gonna do it so you shut the fuck up. The open-minded person, they might actually really like it, and they might actually be telling people about this anime or this manga or whatever. Facts. I'm waiting on my queen. Nami Swan. All right. Because we're running into the wee hours right now. Let's start off. Which are we reading first? Let's see. We got Black Clover. I think all 4 are out, right? I don't think anything is on break. Y'all let me know if I'm bugging, but I think Black Clover, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and My Hero all got chapters, right? And let's see, hold on. Move. I'm trying to see. Lucky Beetle, again, thank you for the donation. You've been super generous all these streams. Thank you, for real. Do you think Ichigo was better off with Rukia than Orihime? Yes. I get it. Orihime got giant tits, but Rukia and him had a better connection and a bond. They had friendship, which friendship comes before everything else. You have a beautiful relationship if you start off with friendship. Why can't you agree Luffy and Nami for life? Because Oda doesn't. Oda don't give a shit about pairings. Arlong, Zoe, Cracker, and Oda wife played Nami. Yeah, but he's going to be with Hancock. Luffy is similar to Goku in terms of, like, in order to have that offspring, you need a Chi-Chi. How will they continue the series without Odahime's Milkies? Oh, God. They couldn't have done the 1,000-Year Blood War without those bad boys. Naruhino was nice. Oh, damn, One Piece already winning? Jeez Louise, y'all don't play. Yo, Small Bento Sakura, what's going on? How you doing? One Piece 37. 1,000-Year Blood War for the milk. That's the only reason that's the only reason why Piro even decided to check to go into doing the 1,000-Year Blood War in the anime. That was the only reason. The Milkies, the Milky Way. The anime went off like a big bang and led to the Milky Way. Speedwagon. Speedwagon. One Piece still in the lead. I'm gonna let it rock for a little bit. Look like fighting for their lives. Let's see. Jujutsu Kaisen is about 10% behind One Piece. I'll let it rock for a little bit. Oh, One Piece at 40. Y'all not playing, huh? Bro, the Soul King is a body with missing limbs. My Hero Academia always getting hate at this point. I just ignore it. Yeah, it's gotten a lot of hate lately. And Max Powers is one of the leading haters. Yeah, look at him. He's already at it. You're already at it. God damn you. My Hero Academia got me sleeping. You gosh darn hater. I rock with the series, and that's all I care. I will say that Horikoshi got a rest. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I rock with My Hero. I don't know. My Sleeping Academia. I disagree, man. It's not as hype as it should be and was, but I still really rock with it. It is indeed real, Christian Mancia. Kawaki won't end up with Sarada because he tried to kill her. Sasuke laughing in the back. He's like, oh no, they definitely gonna end up together. Absolutely. My Hero was only 9 chapters. Let's see after this chapter, bro. Maybe I ain't gonna lie. And shout out to y'all because I always take y'all votes into consideration and I always go with y'all votes. But just for this one, I'm gonna go with My Hero first. And then I'll go with the winner of the votes, just because it's only a few pages, and because my brother Max is shitting all over My Hero. So I gotta prove him wrong right now. We gotta read this bad boy. We gotta talk about this, okay? Because my brother Max been over the top with the My Hero hate. So yeah, My Hero's going first. Up last is first, and up first is last. So while you steady nervous, you could be working at whatever that you're trying to do. Homie, I am living proof. Do what needs to be done, then you see it through. I done took my losses, I done took my L's. Tokyo Revengers new season was lame. I gotta go back and watch. I only watched like the first 2 episodes. Small Bento Sakura, how could you betray me? No. The power gap between Zoro and Mihawk is getting thinner. I'm gonna keep it all the way honest, and I respect the living crap out of anybody that does power scaling with One Piece. That is one of the furthest things that I care about when it comes to One Piece. If you ever have a question for me about power scaling with One Piece, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I might give you an answer, but it's gonna be a very vague and offhanded answer because I honestly have no interest in power scaling, especially with One Piece. Like One Piece, I do not go to it for power scale. I don't even really go to One Piece for fights. Like I go to One Piece for this grandiose story with rich, world building, and that's what I go to One Piece for. I don't go to One Piece for the Mihawk versus Shanks and all of that stuff. But shout out to y'all, and I respect that that's how y'all have fun and y'all enjoy the series. I get it. I'm totally get it. But me personally, I have no interest in those debates and those conversations. I see them every single week on Twitter. I'm not kidding. Every single week, almost every other day, I see a Mihawk solo Shank solos Mihawk, and I don't care at all. And again, no disrespect, because I understand that that's how some people have fun with it. And I would hate for somebody to be shitting on the way I have fun with my series. Have your fun, have your debates. I'm just saying, me personally, that's just not my cup of tea at all. The new One Piece episode, though, I am going to watch that. I might make a video on it, to be honest with you. I only watched 2 episodes of Tokyo Revengers. It just didn't interest me. Oh, that's a shame. ForneverWorld, is that a real tat on your face? It is indeed. Says heal everybody, butterfly with stars. Yeah, it's something I wanted to do for myself. I've mentioned it a few different times throughout the stream. That was some shanks you hit me with. Oh, where's Chevy Girl? I just realized Chevy Girl came and left. Chevy! All right, yeah, let's hop into it. Let's hop into this My Hero real quick. Let's get this bad boy out the way first. Well, it says 16 pages on the Jump app, and I think 2 pages are usually like the next thing, so it's probably like 14 pages. Time how long it takes to read the chapter, you mean? What do you mean time it? See how long it'll take you to read. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to link it right here so everybody could be up to speed. We're about to read the latest My Hero Academia chapter. And in case you haven't known, Day One's new single out now. You can listen while we are reading this. My new single from my upcoming album, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. Will you do any anime live reactions? To be honest with you, it's just that takes a long time. Like that's 24 minutes of watching the episode. And I might honestly get so into it, I might forget that the chat is going. So that's something I'll be interested maybe down the road. But for now, I'm not the biggest fan of, watching the episodes and stuff like that. But maybe. I know a lot of people do it, and shout outs to them, but I don't know. We'll see. You're going to guess 2.5 minutes? Okay, there's the chapter. It's linked there. Let's go. Let's see. I'm going to read starting. It's 9:19. Let's see. Boom. We got Toga and we got Uraraka on the cover page. I ain't gonna lie, I like that cover page. It's cool. Is that why it looks like a hamburger around her wrist? I don't know. All right. I'm clowning. Okay, page 1, the logo. Page 2, Horikoshi yet again. with that art. Hold on, let me zoom in. Assurance and prayers. Okay, and I'm guessing that's the Todoroki family along with Toya, and then a big explosion. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Horikoshi at least slaying with the art. Can't take that away from him. Max. The rapid rise in temperature at the epicenter is slowing down, running the numbers again. Yeah, see, these are the parts that I don't care about in My Hero. I don't care about these people that are working on the computers. I don't care. Running the numbers again. Now it's looking like, wait, no, temp's not dropping. The explosion's inevitable. Oh, man, the Todoroki family. Everyone's watching me. So this is what it's like. Oh my God, Horikoshi. Holy shit. Homie looks like, damn, man, Devil looks like the dude from Fire Punch right here. Wow. Say whatever you want. I don't care. Say whatever you want. The art is beautiful. Beautiful on these pages. Golly. If it was so simple a thing, then why? Hey, all the Twice clones. Everyone retreat. Get yourselves out of the blast zone. Again, we're reading My Hero 389, pages 6 to 7 right now. Uraraka going up against some of the Twice clones. Why not sooner? Quick, no time to lose. Move those legs, Kendo. It's okay, children. We'll all be just fine. Yeah, I don't care about that either. Yeah. See, the art looks good on that helicopter and that camera. Okay, all right. We got the cameras. Flashback picture of Endeavor. Okay, yeah, I'll see what you're saying. There's a lot of wasted panels of just reactions and shit that none of us care about. Wow. Holy. I'm on pages 10 and 11 already? Yeah, for sure. Because after all, oh, God, yeah. Wait a minute. I might not be able to defend this chapter if I'm being honest. That's the end? We've got 5 wieners on our side. What? We've got 5 wieners on our side. What? Am I bugging? Is that what do you mean we got 5 wieners on our side? Am I bugging out on the translations? We've got 5 wieners on our side? What? Horikoshi giving up. What do they mean we got 5 wieners on our side? First of all, this stream, if I titled my streams just like with a generic title, it would be pause. The art is good, but it's like if Horikoshi is just having fun drawing and not thinking of anything else. Like he's thinking of what the chapter is going to be about in 5 minutes and then just drawing it. That's what the kids called Todoroki. Wiener? Back in their remedial course arc. Wiener? I'm the wiener. Oh God, no, yeah, I'm not defending this chapter. I'll give it, the art is gorgeous. As always, Horikoshi did good on the art, but this was a waste of a chapter. This was a filler chapter. I'm not defending it. I'm very honest. 5 wieners. That's what the name of this chapter should have been. 5 wieners. Oh God, I'm so disappointed right now. Yeah, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. And most of that score is from the art. Average chapter. See, say it's bad. It wasn't bad. Filler in a cannon, damn. Filler in a cannon. Yeah, but I'm still, I ain't gonna say. I've seen some fucking really bad chapters and shit like that. That's not, because story-wise, it's not like it contradicts anything. It's not like it creates a plot hole. It's not like it did a Deus Ex Machina. It's not like it has bad art. So it's a little unfair. We got to be very careful with how we, get on the critical aspect of things. Yes, it wasn't a good chapter. It was not a good chapter. I want to stress it was not a good chapter for me. 7 or up is good. 6 is fine. 5, this was an average chapter. I'm not going to say it's a bad chapter. I don't feel like it's a bad chapter, but it was a waste of time. An L out of 10. Fur. Come on. At this point, I only care about his health. Plot went literally nowhere. No, it didn't go nowhere. What do you mean? We got 5 wieners. We've got 5 wieners, mate. It went somewhere. It turned into a full-on gangbang. My Wiener Academy. Oh, yo. Whoa, JJK surpassed One Piece in votes? Are y'all seeing this? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Um, a waste of time, but not bad. I mean, I don't know. Am I being too generous? I feel like now, yeah, y'all molding my opinion on this one because I was firm on the 5. I'll go as low as a 4 out of 10. And even then, I feel uncomfortable because I don't feel like it was a bad chapter. I feel like a bad chapter means that it takes away something from the series, and it doesn't take anything away. It doesn't add anything, but it doesn't take away from the series. So I feel uncomfortable. Maybe it would be a 4. I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna go to no lower than a 4. No, that wasn't a very bad chapter. At worst, it was bad for me. Read One Piece next. Black Clover can wait. I don't know. As I'm reading My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen surpassed One Piece. I think I got to go with Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, they bugging out with the pages in general. Horikoshi, you're gonna have to do something. And I'm totally convinced that he has a contract signed that he has to make chapters until X amount of date, and that's why we're getting this shit. Yeah, we're going with Jujutsu Kaisen. That was a disappointing chapter. Um, yeah, y'all be the judge on that bad boy. I'm still shocked a little bit of how short it was. Okay, where's Jujutsu Kaisen? Let's go straight into this bad boy. Let's not waste any time. See, this bad boy got 22 pages. We've got 22 pages. Thank you again for the donation, Lucky Beetle. You're a real one, dog. Luffy and Nami forever. If you're wrong, do a video about it. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to say sorry. Now, is Naruto like Harry Potter? Both lost parents. Well, Naruto was originally supposed to be Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter was a big influence in Naruto originally. Kishimoto wanted to do something like that. So that's why when I look at like a series like Martial Magic and Muscles, that's probably somewhere in the ballpark of what Naruto was going to originally be, minus maybe some of the humor. I think it's not that he's choosing to make mid. I think he has no choice because he has to add filler because he probably has a contract that he has to fulfill obligation wise of telling story. Maybe you could throw the argument of, dog, just wrap this fucking. Oh, but I think he already said that this was the final arc, final saga. So he can't even really do that of wrapping up this arc. He has to stay within the confines of this. Boruto right now is 100% better than My Hero Academia. And that's no debate. Boruto right now is better than My Hero, period. But I don't want to keep on hopping on My Hero. It is what it is. Bad to average. 4.5. There. I'll meet you in the middle. 4.5 out of 10. That's my final score on My Hero Academia 389. 4.5. Bad teetering on average. Um, it is what it is. We're about to read some peak though with Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I think we're eating good. First, we had that sick ass trailer. Now we Jujutsu Kaisen 223. It was apartment 223. All right. It feels like ages since I've been in Shibuya. By the way, the name of the chapter. Oh, hold on. Name of the chapter is Inhuman Makyo Shinjuku Showdown, Part 1, Chapter 223. It feels like ages since I've been in Shibuya. Oh, are we in store for another incident? What did time feel like in the prison realm? Like when work is insanely busy, a week would pass in a flash, but it's so draining that you never want to do it again. Like that. Okay, that I understand. What happened to the people on the floor B5? That was ground zero for cursed spirits and the Shibuya incident. Oh, they're catching him up to date with what happened. The closer to Shibuya they were, the more likely non-sorcerers in Tokyo survived. Interesting, interesting. But the cursed spirits avoided B5 due to your residuals. Any after effects of unlimited void? No, everyone's lives have returned to normal. That's good to hear. Well, shall we do this? Utahime, old man. Lord Sukuna is the 24th. The duel is today, but at what time and place? Okay, so we're not dragging out. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bit disappointed that we was in the midst of the fight getting ready to kick off, and then Gojo's like, nah, dog, let's wait till Christmas Eve. But since we're not having this big giant wait, okay. And maybe, who knows, maybe that was made specifically for the anime to add like an original episode or two, because sometimes they do that. So maybe that's what that was for. I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay, going back. Hold up. We didn't specify, but I'll know. Oh, is that so? Speak of the devil. It's kind of crazy too that we're seeing, Sakuna me, so to speak. It's a little wild. Series has changed quite a bit. I'm the one who killed Yaga. Oh, tell me why. Why what? Why wasn't there a curse placed on me? No reason other than I know you through the principle. You're a by the book kind of guy, so you can be trusted somewhat. The reason the higher ups ordered you to kill the principal was that I'd gotten wait, I'd gotten sealed. So who am I to criticize? Did he say anything at the end about Panda? He said cursed corpses aren't spontaneous mutations. There's a way to create them. Ha ha ha. Even old farts change, huh? What do you mean? You haven't told anyone that, right? Panda's secret is a special grade case. Before, you would have definitely told your superiors. You've changed, old man. Interesting. Okay, we're seeing the change, which again, Gege is making sure to address everything before we out this piece. Because that was something that needs to change the structures in Jujutsu Kaisen. Things would be better with you running headquarters. I don't know about all that because he did do Yaga dirty. I'm just saying. I don't know. Gojo, I don't know, Gojo. Why have me do it? There has to be someone who's better with barriers. You seriously don't get it, huh? I trust you more than anyone. That's why. Okay. I'm someone who fled, someone who didn't have the courage to flee, someone who was given the chance to flee. Despite that, the strongest sorcerer say I'm trustworthy, so I must live up to his words. Either that or die trying. Get rich or die trying? No. Utahime's curse technique is solo forbidden area. It temporarily amplifies the total curse energy amount and output of one willing sorcerer within its range, including Utahime herself. Dialogue heavy chapter. To excel at jujutsu is to excel at subtraction. The degree to which a sorcerer can omit the intonations, movements, and other elements that comprise or activate a curse technique determines that sorcerer's skill. But Utahime leaves nothing out. Words, gestures, dance, music. Elevating the curse technique to the level of a ritual boosts its potency to 120%. Kind of giving me Demon Slayer vibes. Interesting. Also, why does Gojo low-key look like Sukuna, like a human Sukuna or something? The strongest sorcerer in history faces the strongest sorcerer of today. The first blow will determine which of the two is the challenger. 9 ropes, polarized light, crow and declaration between front and back. Much like Utahime, Gojo leaves nothing out to hit 200%. Hollow purple. Oh my god, that art though. I'm just saying. Let's go. Okay, I think Gojo might have started to remember how to draw Gojo because that should look fire. Okay, let's go. The battle has begun. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This should look hype. 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 Oh my god, dog. Homies is 9/11 these buildings right now. Jeez Louise. Due to Ichiji's barrier, Sukuna misreads Gojo's first move. Even though he sends Gojo, he didn't notice his opponent's immense output until the last moment. By the way, am I no means trying to make fun of or make light of 9/11? Want to just be clear. The strongest sorcerer in history versus the strongest sorcerer of today. Just so there's no misunderstanding, let me set you straight. You're the challenger here. Damn, Punk. Yo, that was so fucking badass. Ah! Oh, shit. Badass of the week for sure. If there's an award I'm giving out in this episode is Gojo gets badass of the week for talking shit to Sukuna. Oh, okay. Let me see what you guys are saying up in here. Okay. There is no soul in the new anime era versus original creators about to be eaten. Original creators are going to be eaten. Don't talk about the new trilogy. Oh, y'all having your own conversations up in here. I think Gojo will recruit Sukuna. Nani? I don't think nobody recruiting Sukuna, fam. I don't know. Maybe if they have a common interest. Thank you, Dante G143X93 for the donation. Appreciate you. Gojo gonna slap Sukuna. That shit was crazy. That chapter right now was, I don't want to say peak. I might be exaggerating, but that was dope. Definitely a massive step up from My Hero. So if I gave My Hero in the end a 4.5 out of 10, this Jujutsu Kaisen chapter, I'm leaning between 7.5 and 8. Which one y'all think is more appropriate for this one? 7.5 or the 8? I'm leaning more towards the 8, to be honest with you. Max saying 9. I think 9 is a bit high for it. The action just started. I think the line was sick, but half the chapter was just Gojo setting up and building up. 8 out of 10. Agreed. 8. 8 to an 8.5. Lucky Vito, you. Oh, shoot. My fault. How did you know my gender, that I'm a male? I might have just assumed. If you're not, my apologies. High 7 maybe. Yeah, I'm saying 7.5 or an 8 for this one. Well, cool beans then. In general, though, it really looks like Jujutsu Kaisen is not going to make it out of, like, I can only see that if this battle gets really fierce and it lasts for, like, let's just say 5 weeks or something, that maybe Kenjaku, by the time it's all said and done, is going to have something dastardly cooking up on the side. So maybe Kenjaku might be able to extend this manga, but I don't see us making it to the fall. It looks like Jujutsu Kaisen is about to be out. Thank you, Batosai Sensui. Appreciate you. Gojo and Sukuna versus Kenjaku. I don't know, because Kenjaku didn't, and I think it was last week's chapter, didn't sound the most confident against Gojo. Then also, oh shit, and we also got to remember that the government and all that shit is heavily involved in what's going on right now as well. So that might make things extend. Maybe we end it by, depending on how things go, maybe we end it by the winter time. As long as Gege doesn't rush shit for the sake of rushing out of here. Thank you for the donation, Uncomfortable Troops. Jujutsu is getting away from Yuji. Your face tat. Okay, well, Jujutsu is getting away from Yuji. Yeah, Yuji hasn't been as important recently because Gojo's back, fam. gotta tip your hat to Gojo. And yeah, got some art. I did it for myself. I've explained it a few different times on this stream, and I know a lot of people are gonna, they're not gonna obviously know immediately or whatnot, but yeah, it's heal everybody. It's an important thing to me. And a butterfly with stars. So yeah. Sakamoto is the most consistent series in Jump week in and week out. And it's so chill. Like, Sakamoto reminds me of a less funny and more toned down, but nevertheless like a Gintama. Yuji or Boruto, who's the better MC? I'm gonna say this wholeheartedly, and I know some people might get mad about it. Oh, get mad, mate, lad! Please get mad. Boruto. Boruto has grown immensely. Yuji has too, but Boruto's just rocking different lately, dog. Especially in the last chapter before the break, Boruto has shown he's not at all. He's a far cry from that little fucking brat that we all couldn't stand in the first chapters of Boruto in the Boruto Naruto the movie stuff. He's a far cry from that little brat. Far cry. People sleep on Boruto. Like Yuji is a freaking phenomenal character, and what he has went through is, oh my god, because of having that, Sukuna, this monster inside of him. So by no means am I trying to slight Yuji. He's a great character too. But Boruto, he had such a wide range to go through. He had from little piece of shit brat that we all can't stand and hate. He has everything handed to him while his father had to, shovel shit to get to where he's at, to everything taken away and still standing strong and still saying, yo, I'm going to get it done. I ain't going to let this tear me down. That is, imagine when we get that time skip, new look, new attitude, new vibe. I fucks with Boruto. He went up in the ranks immensely. Now, if we return and by some reason Ikamoto and them decide to start making him act like a little biatch again, then we will reassess that. But as it stands right now, that's where I would put it. Gon is a different breed, dog. Go, they don't make him like Gon. And then again, it's Yoshihiro Togashi. They don't make him like Yoshihiro Togashi. Gon is just different. He's kind of like you just don't know where the character is gonna go. Very unpredictable. Any news on One Punch Man season 3? I don't think they mentioned anything at the Mappa stage. I could be wrong. Who knows? Gon, another caterpillar. If that's what you're referring to, the caterpillar, yeah, Gon is absolutely a caterpillar to a butterfly. Unless you're referring to something else, then my bad. Gon versus Yugi Moto, who's the better MC? What? Caliber, got you. Caliber. Yeah, he's a different caliber, absolutely. But I think he's also a caterpillar to a butterfly to a certain degree. If you see everything that he went through with the death of Kite, everything with his father, you throw the argument. Gon versus Yugi Moto, I don't know. I'd say that I'd probably go with Yugi. I'm gonna go with Yugi because at the end, the thing that he had all this time, his day one, his Karama. This is for my day one. Gotta be clear. Still moving on, baby. But I wish the Pharaoh was here. Right there. Listen to that bad boy. Day ones, baby. Off the rise of Tim Roosevelt. But he had to say goodbye to his day one at the end of it all, which Gon had to say goodbye to in the manga. It was his day one Kite, or close to a day one. But he had to duel him and beat him at that to show that he's okay on his own from now. So I'm gonna give it to Yugi. But they're both iconic characters, and I feel even wrong comparing the two. They're goats. Goat versus goat. Monster Kado. All right, let's carry on because we're closing in on the 3-hour mark, and I still got 2 more bad boys to read. If you guys don't mind, I know y'all voted the way y'all voted, but I kind of want to do Black Clover and then we end it off with One Piece. Is that okay? I always go with how y'all vote. Just this one time, I kind of want to go a little bit at my own pace. I know y'all voted and I appreciate it, but just this one time, I'm gonna rock with. I want to do Black Clover, and then we'll close it off with the best piece, the One Piece. So let's hop on over, and I'll link you guys as soon as I could find it. Chapter 359. It's always nice when we got all 4 of the bad boys. I ain't gonna lie, it's always nice when I get all 4 of my joints that I love to read. I'm a pretty happy camper. Okay, that's Black Clover. Hopefully it's a decent sized chapter because we've been on a little bit of a heavy break. It says 18 pages. Okay, let's hop into it. Black Clover chapter 359. Nozel, you've grown strong. The dancing princess of the battlefield returns. Hey, Noelle. Okay, all right. Okay. But this is as far as you go. Tabata cooking again. Let's go, Tabata. We here for it. So the silver eagles I left behind could do no better than this. Big brother Nozel, I can't fight. I I don't want to fight, mother. Oh, okay. They're fighting. Is it Aesir? Okay, I understand that one. Damn it, damn it. Just look at us. We have no chance. No chance. That's what you got. Can somebody cue Vince McMahon walking down, flapping his arms with a do-rag on? Please and thank you. Nebra Solid. Nebra Solid. You two had the capacity to grow stronger as well. Pride and hatred warped your strength and your spirits. I suppose you didn't have enough love in your lives. If only I hadn't died. It's my fault. I'm sorry. Damn. Damn. I tried to get stronger. I did get stronger. My pride was slashed to ribbons. Then I worked desperately. But even then, in the end, it was all pointless. Even if you're weak, I love you. Master Lucius will create a peaceful world where everyone is equal. Come be reborn and let's make a fresh start together. That might be the best move if feeling like this is the alternative then. Solid. Noel, pull yourself together. Let's go. Noel coming in like, no. Oh, man, this chapter, though. Okay. You must be Noel. You look just like I did at your age. Once this fight ends and you're reborn, we'll be together always. Oh, snap. Okay. I could tell Tabata. I know when Tabata like goes all in, and this is one of those chapters Tabata went all in. When it starts getting dialogue heavy in Black Clover, I know Tabata was really cooking. I only got to see her as a soul, but I'm sure that was my real mother. You may be Aesir Silver, but you're no longer the mother we know. You are the person we must defeat and surpass right here. Noel, you've definitely grown stronger, but without Undine, you can't. Okay, we're getting flashback. Asta. I couldn't do a thing. I can't use Saint Stage anymore. But over the past year, I know I'd gotten stronger again. Only against Lucius, it didn't mean a thing. Even if I keep struggling, it may not change anything. Yo, Noelle, as far as like a female MC too, people don't give her enough credit as the female protagonist of Black Clover. She's done her thing. But even so, I can't give up yet. I'm sure Asta's alive. I believe it. I'll get strong and I'll protect this kingdom. So that he can come home anytime. I guess you don't need cheering up, Noel. Huh? Kahono. Oh, God. 100%. I'm going to tell you right now. Kahono being in this chapter is solely due to the fact that she is a really popular character in Black Clover. Because she was so long ago. The fact that she's in here is solely due to the fact that she's really popular in Black Clover. They're like, yo, bring her back again. What's going on? Well, something big happened at the underwater temple, and we'd like your help. What? At this point, you'll be fine. I mean, you're really strong now, right? I can tell just by looking. Besides, I think it's related to the crisis that's threatening the Clover Kingdom and the rest of the world. Holy shit. What the hell is that? Looks like Acnologia from Fairy Tale with no eyes. What is that? A dragon? It's the sea god. It's been venerated at the underwater temple since antiquity. When the world's end is nigh, the dragon of fierce seas will awaken from its long slumber. As the legend says, the sea god is awake and world in crisis. I rage. To do so needs strong partner. He's looking for someone. Yo, is Noel about to have that as a partner? Yo, let's fucking go. A mage with outstanding water magic who can unite with mana just like a spirit. Let's go. Sea god, Levithian. I go. Noel, Noel, go. You can still get stronger. Yeah, bitch ass motherfucker. All that shit. Y'all bullied the shit out of her, made her hate herself and shit. Yeah, solid. She's the solid one. Yeah. Mother, Valkyrie armor, dragon form. I will surpass you. Just look how strong you are. I'm so proud. That design is fire. Tabata's art is fire. Let's go. Oh, man. Hold up. Get to the chat real quick. One more time. Wow. Great chapter. I'm going to give it the same score. I'm going to say it's tied with Jujutsu Kaisen for the 8. If My Hero was 4.5, Jujutsu Kaisen was about 7.5 to an 8. I think I said that right. I want to say I was leaning towards the 8. This one is a flat out 8. Might even be 8.5. I love it. I'm giving it the 8.5. Nah, I'm not going to sleep on Black Clover. I'm sorry. 8.5. Best chapter so far of the 3. Jujutsu Kaisen was great. Is entering the final battle and whatnot. This shit just hit different. Because remember, Noelle has been distraught over believing that Asta's dead. And remember, she had a lot to go through. And also, she's just been an incredible female protagonist for Black Clover. I'm giving it an 8.5. I'm sorry. I know Jujutsu Kaisen is at an end, but it's my opinion, lad. 8.5. Best chapter so far. We still got One Piece, so it doesn't get the crown yet. One Piece might come through because, it's the GOAT piece, but Black Clover came up from the mud. Got it out the mud. I'm reading all these except for One Piece Weekly with y'all from now on right here. Let's go. Max, you think One Piece will take it? I don't know. Series get better after breaks. Shueisha will give Horikoshi his break. Look what it did for Black Clover. Tabata came back swinging, dialogue heavy, beautiful art, new design for the new freaking transformation for Noelle. Come on. Let's go. But let's read One Piece so we can wrap this bad boy up. I love you too, Zachary. Love is love. Appreciate you, brother. One Piece time, baby. One Piece time. Let's close this up. Which, by the way, Shonen Jump having that really gnarly looking picture of Luffy with the sword on top of the treasure. That shit looks so fire on the Jump app. And I think that was the cover of the latest issue of Weekly Shonen Jump. That shit looked gas. But okay, here's the One Piece chapter. Again, Black Clover, that was phenomenal. Love that chapter. Great chapter. Best chapter so far. But One Piece, according to Max, it's going to take it. No questions. We'll see. Oda hit up Gordon Ramsay. Oh, boy. Okay, we're about to find out right now. Page 1. I seen this page on Twitter. I'm not going to get too heavy into it, but I did see a lot of people saying, you see, this is Oda confirming that Yamato is a female and identifies as one because she is seen here with Nami, Vivi, and all of the rest of the female cast. This was him telling all of them to shut up about her identifying as a man. Y'all do with that, y'all will. I'm not going to comment on that. I ain't diving down that rabbit hole right now, but that's what a lot of the murmurings have been over on, I was going to say on One Piece, over on Twitter about Yamato being included in the cover colored with all of the other female cast of One Piece. Do with it you will. I'm not diving down that rabbit hole, people. Y'all have fun with it, though. Yeah, people are calling Oda transphobic, all sorts of shit, which is wild. Considering he's one of the few mangaka to even take a leap and having Yamato saying, no, I'm Odin, identifying as like, a person that happens to be a dude, but Oda didn't go the whole way and saying, no, she identifies as a dude or whatever. So do with it you will. I'm not getting into that bad boy. Even me saying she on accident, get me sniped by somebody, madness. But anyway, One Piece chapter 1084. Let's go. The attempted murder of a celestial dragon inside Pangea Castle, Sacred Mary Joa. Sabo was slain, motherfuckers now. Are you Sabo? Huh? Jewelry Boney or Jewelry Bonnie? I don't know. Boney Bonnie? How do you pronounce it? Good. We can skip introductions. I think we're after the same thing. God damn, a lot of text. Okay. Intruder in the guard room. The keys to the slave collars have been stolen. I heard that Kuma had a daughter, and I've been following news articles about the Revolutionary Army's activities, which is why I trust you guys. Take my father to safety. Karasu. Here. What the? Deliver these keys. Tell Morley and the others that once Kuma and the slaves are out of their chains, they are to return to headquarters. The mission is over. What about you, Sabo? I'll be right behind you once I've taken care of business. All right, be careful. What's your next move, Bonnie? I'll go to Egghead and ask Vegapunk. What a great way to tie all this in. Ask Vegapunk if he has a way to bring my father back to his senses. And if he doesn't, then this way. That's strange. I know I saw someone. Huh. There are fewer guards for this tower than before, and it's already way too large for us to cover. Thanks. What? You don't know? When people go missing, it's usually because they saw it. Saw it? Something they shouldn't have. Like what? The Lost Chamber. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? No. Shh, don't say it out loud, even as a joke. Thank you. Okay, that's giving me a little creepy vibe. Egghead's in the new world, but we're heading to sea in the opposite direction. Best of luck to you. It feels really weird to have revolutionaries doing me favors like this. We both want to save the same person. I know. Take care of Dad. Oh. What do you ask of us, Cobra, King of Alabasta? Ah, yes. Where should I start? Y'all bitch ass motherfuckers need to stop. No. The world government we know today began 800 years ago when it was created by a group of 20 kings. As the newly styled creators of the new world, they moved here to Marijoa with their families, where they became known as celestial dragons and have ruled over the world for the 8 centuries since. Amongst themselves, the 20 kings have always been equals, and to prevent one from ruling over the others as a dictator, they created the empty throne and placed 20 weapons around it to symbolize their oath to never claim that seat. In the 20 kingdoms that had lost their royal families, new kings were chosen whose rule continues to this day. Therefore, the first 20 dynasties' names are no longer found in the lands from whence they came. But Alabasta is different. The monarch at that time, Queen Lily of Nefeltari dynasty, was counted among the first 20, but did not become a celestial dragon, choosing to return to Alabasta and continue the Nefeltari line in her homeland where the name still reigns. A lot of dialogue, but it's really rich dialogue, so I ain't mad at it. That is why, in actuality, there are only 19 weapons surrounding the throne. This is all correct, but what is your point? I was going through old historical documents from my royal library. The only history one can pursue there comes from documents after the span of the void century, and yet there is no mention of Queen Lily's name. She did not come back to rule Alabasta after that. Lily's younger brother took the throne at Alabasta instead. Is there anything you might be able to tell me about her? Is she I'm Sama? That's what you want to ask. It was 800 years ago. It's a recorded fact that the ruler from Nefeltari dynasty did not live here, but we assume that she had gone back home, whatever her reasons for or actions were. They have long been lost to the cobwebs of time. I'm sorry, I cannot help you. In that case, what is the D? The D. Why would you ask that? Well, you see, there is a brief 800-year-old letter that she passed down through our line of kings. Yo, see, this is how you utilize. I just got it real quickly. This is how you utilize heavy dialogue with making my heart race right now. My heart is racing from being so hype about this shit. This is how you do it. This right here. Waterboard me with this type of dialogue and I don't care. This is God tier shit right here. Goda. Okay, maybe don't waterboard me with all this because now my page 10, 11. Like, goddamn, all right. Mingling Courtyard, Pangea Castle. Eek, stop doing this, please. I beg of you. Yo, what they doing to Shirahoshi? You're hurting me. Someone please help me. Mwah. I've done it. Father, I never gave up. I caught myself a giant mermaid at last. Well done, Charlos. Is it Charlos or can we just call him Carlos? It feels like it's supposed to be Carlos. Oh no, the poor lovely Princess Shirahoshi. Damn, and they had Kuma doing this dirty deed. What do you eat? I'll take you on walks every day, my pet. Only I'll be riding you. And if you don't obey my orders, I'll do unspeakable things to you. I refuse. Someone please help free me. Something must be done. But Papa and the guards are in the council tower. That leaves only one option. Run away. No, come back. We didn't see this. We didn't see anything. Hey, mermaid, did you say you refused? Don't talk back to me. She turned us all down anyway. What do we care what happens to her? Move it. You're like seaweeds in my way. Whoa, the Ryugu princess. Don't try any funny stuff or they'll destroy our home. Oh, I'm sorry for taking my eyes off you, Shirahoshi. We're leaving this horrible place and we're never coming back. Oh, that's is that Fukaboshi or Mamboshi? But yeah, fuck these dudes up. What they doing to your sister? Holy shit. Let me just check on the chat real quick. Make sure we still live. Everything good? Everything golden? Trust, hype as fuck. She's the Kaguya, basically. Yo, this, I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, this chapter's so good. You give me a dialogue-heavy chapter like this, I'm okay with it. Unhand her, celestial dragon. Get them. My invincible slave, Kuma. Warlord of the sea, Bartholomew Kuma, reduced to such a wretched state. Nevertheless, we fight. Come, Ryoboshi, Mamboshi. Yeah, go ahead and kill them, Kuma. Just pay enough money and even royalty will let us get away with it, especially measly fishmen. Measly fishmen? Huh. Shirahoshi, it's that guy again, Rebecca. Lady Rebecca, how dare he? Hey, Miosgard, can I do it this time? Be my guest. I'll take full responsibility for the outcome. But not you, Fukaboshi. Royalty, stay back. Ha, Milsgard, there's a price to pay for whacking me earlier. Kuma, kill Milsgard. Why the double standard, Milsgard? You'd ask us to stand aside when our own sisters. They can simply run away. They have no nation to support. They're pirates. Tontata combat. Hashoken secret art drill. Let's see. What's going on here? Sir Leo. Don't do it. He's a celestial dragon. Oh, shit. Tailhammer Dragon Nail. Yo, the Tontatas, they have a reason for existing in One Piece. Let's go. Oh, God. Only Oda bringing back some Dressrosa characters to do some epic shit, yo. Fuck Carlos. Oh, shit. It's all over. He's dead. It's a murder scene. The murder of a celestial dragon. The admirals will be on their way. And look at the art, too. Don't sleep on Oda's art. We don't give Oda enough credit on art. Wow. No, Kuma, you can't. You've done enough. You don't need to listen to orders anymore. Let's go back. Let's go home. Come back with us. What is the giant doing here? Morley, I got the keys from Sabo. Who is that, an intruder? It's Morley, one of the revolutionary captains. Thanks, Karasu. Okay, let's go down. No, my son. Is he dead? Oh, great, Aimo. But King Cobra is still present. What? Lily? Y'all think Aimo is a woman? Y'all think Aimo is this Lily person? Holy shit. Real quickly, though. Again. Okay, yeah. One Piece wins. Black Clover is incredible. Jujutsu Kaisen was great. My Hero. Damn, yeah. Now I'm starting to get a better picture of why my brother Max has been so disappointed with My Hero. Because we got all four of the big shooters this week. We got Black Clover, we got My Hero, we got Jujutsu Kaisen, and we got One Piece. All four of them dropped chapters. And One Piece, I'm gonna flat out say 9 right now. Flat out 9. 9.5. Fuck it. 9.5. That was incredible. You had me, my heart beating fast. 9.5, One Piece. Black Clover, I said what, 8.5? Jujutsu Kaisen, the 8. And then you go from that all the way down to a 4.5, and me being nice saying 5. That is horrible. So I get now, I got a clearer picture why Max has been like, nah. It makes sense. Granted, I still stand where I stand. I give it the 4.5 to the 5 or whatever. But in comparison to you have gold like this One Piece chapter was just flat out gold. So Sama, I gotta ask, what's up with that? What's the whole Lily thing? I feel like there's still not enough of a picture yet for us to completely piece it together, even though I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that, well, actually, but I've thought for a hot minute, I'm gonna be honest with you, that it would be interesting if Aimu was a woman. But then at the same time, I don't know how I feel about making the big thread of One Piece was a woman all along. I don't know. What do y'all think of it? Lily doesn't age, by the way. Anyone else try counting the swords in front of the throne in earlier chapters after this? I didn't. I ain't gonna lie, but that would be fire to do. 6 of 6. Okay. I'll admit, as a My Hero fan, this week's chapter was not the best. We'll still get some good chapters, though. Still All Might one. I need that All Might. Yeah, absolutely. Everything else did better this week. Maybe Lily was the surgeon who made Aimo immortal. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That One Piece chapter, I'm floored right now. That was great. That was fantastic, dog. I love that chapter. One Piece is just so goated, bro. I wish I could. Oh my god. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of One Piece anime to marathon. This week of manga, aside from My Hero, this week of manga was so good. This was so freaking good. I just can't stress enough. So good. Between seeing the Tontatas knocking Carlos the fuck out. Get your ass out of here. What you doing to Shirahoshi, bro? Mamboshi or Fukaboshi, whichever one of them motherfuckers are about to pack him the fuck out of here. Wow, man. Just amazing. The Sabo stuff, just everything about this chapter. When will we learn about the will of the D? Well, you see, you take off her clothes. No. Well, we know a little bit of it so far. LOL hater, you think JJK is the best this week? I don't know, man. I'm One Piece is way. It's chapters like these that is like, oh, I gotta watch that One Piece episode immediately. I just need more One Piece in my life. It's the shit that revives the passion, burning passion I have for One Piece in general. Aimu was like chopper size. Did anyone notice that? But that don't mean anything. You know, we got devil fruits, all sorts of shit. That don't really mean like an indication of how old they are. What is the Willa D Cobra? I want to die right now. And she is about to show up another 300 chapters. I'm got the short fruit. I'm not gonna go live after. I might make a video on the latest One Piece episode though, but I'm not gonna go live. It's I've been on here already over 3 hours. Shoot, yeah. Final thoughts on that One Piece chapter. Thank you on a real. Like this is how much I really enjoyed that One Piece chapter and how great that was. That I just want to say thank you guys for experiencing reading that with me right now. I literally am floored at how great that chapter was. Max was spitting very heavy when he said, "No, One Piece is gonna be the best you'll see." He was spitting very heavy. Ronnie, his dad is already late, and I gotta go tend to me daughter. I've already been 3 hours in here. Maybe I could record or hold off on it. I don't know. But yeah, no, I gotta check on my daughter and all that good stuff. I've been on here a hot minute. Yeah, but final thoughts on the One Piece chapter. That shit was god tier, dog. I fucking love that shit, bro. That's the type of things that really makes people like a lifetime One Piece fan. Saved alive for Joy Boy. Definitely, I want to. Ideally, okay, I'm gonna make this one for sure. Gear Fifth, I want to do that live. I think that would be a very fun live because I've been waiting so long. My guy Max knows I've been waiting a real long time for Gear Fifth to hit the anime. I wonder how Cobra will get assassinated, assuming he really is dead, because it would have been a little, you know. And why Sabo? There's so much mystery right now. Yeah, I know I'm a mystery fan, and that's the best thing that makes a series even more peak is mystery. Real quickly, last time I want to, before anything, thank everybody that joined the stream, but in particular, if you would take 2 seconds, hit that link right there. Check out my new single, Day One's out now. It's off my upcoming project, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm not asking you to do anything other than give me a fair shake and a fair and honest listen. It's a very important record, and I think that this is the type of music that is needed in this world right now, and I'm here to do just that. Also, thank you for everybody that did not continuously comment about the tattoos on my face because I really wasn't trying to be here, explaining it 1,000 times. I appreciate a lot of people like, oh, thanks for explaining. Okay. And Egghead or Shanks or Garp or BB, all of them, all greatness. But thank you for joining me on this awesome live. I think this is the longest live I've done thus far. Yeah. Until the next one, people, I'm Tim Roosevelt, and have an awesome day. Again, day ones. This is for my day ones. Gotta be clear. Still moving on, baby, but I wish you was here. Still moving on, baby, but I gotta get there. Still, oh my God. Have an awesome one. Love you guys for real. Peace.